How's that Lick mental health challenge going? Good?
I'm licking things all over the city.
Is it?
Is it I've started yet?
Good. We haven't done it?
And then Steve starts the show off with a cough, by the way. That doesn't terrify me.
Did you?
No, that wasn't me. That was Kirk.
Was that you?
That was a throw
Jesus
clear.
Christ.
That was a throw clear.
Oh,
It's like 2 days ago, Kirk's like, virus, schmirish. There's nothing going on. And this morning,
Never
he's in
rhymed
there.
that word in my life. My temperature this morning, 98.6.
Oh, perfection.
So I promise I will. That's really the telltale, right? If you have a temperature, that's sort of the main one.
It's a dry cough and the temperature, yeah.
A dry cough.
A dry cough.
Oh, not the typical
hacking up mucus, no.
Really?
Yep, dry cough.
Jeez, I think I might have that.
There's also some minority symptoms, sore throat, sweating, that kind of thing.
No, I'm
Very,
good.
very, very low.
I ran this morning. I feel fine. You guys feel okay?
Yeah, I feel good.
Every time I do cough, I think I've got something, though. So
I think everyone's. I think some people are now coughing because they're thinking about not coughing, they cough.
Yeah.
I've done some of that.
It's a bad time for hypochondriacs.
Yeah,
for sure.
my eyes have started to feel dry, and I'm like, is that a thing? I don't know. But
Yeah. Keep listing them. Anything else?
that's about it.
All right, good.
Other than that,
Severe depression? Is that a symptom of coronavirus?
well, I've got that.
Jeez. So I'm trying to figure. So I don't want to do 5 hours of coronavirus. I'm going to do 5 hours of other stuff today.
Yeah.
But I have a bunch of questions I want to get to before we do all our stuff here. We're going to get to today. So yesterday, Baker. We're in Massachusetts. So if you're from out of state, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. It's weird to think that, I don't know. It's so bizarre. So there are people in Mississippi this morning who were just having breakfast in their restaurant and just going to work, right?
Yeah, not all states have followed
That's what I mean.
the Ohio model, yeah.
Right. Or Massachusetts model. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Maine is like that still, right?
Yeah, Maine restaurants are still open, but they have closed down schools.
They've closed down schools.
Or they will be. They will be moving to close down schools.
Yeah, some for, 3 weeks like Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Which is, first of all, just give me an idea of how stupid this fucking state is. And I am one of these people who I will admit a couple weeks ago didn't think it was a big deal. I wasn't flu. But I didn't think, I thought, and I still think both can be true. I think something can be very serious and also there can be an overreaction to it.
Yeah, that's it.
I think both can be true.
Where we're at, I think.
I think so, but I'm okay with overreaction at this point. Thank you.
Flu.
What's that, Fred?
So you can't let the flu ruin your life.
Yeah, I agree.
He's right. He's right about that. Unless it kills you. I mean, then I suppose it could.
Well, then it's over. There's nothing
That's
you
true.
can do about it.
That's true.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
You were talking about the Massachusetts response, how stupid it was.
Well, I mean, so, you have the fucking idiot mayor, Marty Walsh, who, couldn't be any fucking stupider. 2 weeks ago is basically calling people racist for not eating in Chinese restaurants, just like AOC.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, basically, he's touring around eating at these restaurants, then holds a press conference Friday night, shuts down schools for 6 weeks, and then shuts down restaurants in half.
Yes, 50% capacity.
The next day, our stupid governor, or a day later, 2 days later, whatever, holds a press conference shutting. Did these two people communicate at all?
Apparently
on the
not.
phone with each other?
Or maybe they just wanted to. Maybe Charlie Baker wanted to look like he was taking it more seriously
ramping it up.
than Marty Walsh was.
I'm fine with that.
But
I mean,
the problem was they were responding to all these idiots in Southie who are like, "Fuck Wuhan. This. We're going to go out there and we're going to drink at the bars. This is St. Patrick's Day weekend. It's not going to hold us back."
Well, that's a debate, and I struggle with that as a libertarian because I do believe in personal choice, and I'm not an idiot, so I wouldn't go do that.
Yeah.
But how are we going to? So everyone's saying that Trump's going to order a national quarantine, which I don't think he's going to do. I could be wrong because this thing's moving so fast. There's been rumors that Trump's going to do it next 2 or 3 days or whatever. If Trump if that was in Trump's head at some point, he'd tweet that out. He'd be like, considering doing this. Don't worry, everything's fine.
Thinking maybe quarantine.
Which comforted me.
That's true. Meanwhile, and then that's the other thing. Marty Walsh and Charlie Baker are holding these press conferences. Marty Walsh like, I got the social distance. He's so fucking stupid. And while he's doing it, there's like 40 people behind him.
Picking their noses and coughing.
Squeezed into the shot. You have the guy with the closed caption, which is fine. He's banging his fucking hand in people's faces, moving those arms around. It's literally there's like 30 people on a shot. So like which my thing is, which is it? We do it or we don't do it. Don't put the tip in, but the whole fucking dick in, or don't do it at all.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Well,
that's what Dave Portnoy said. He's a really smart guy.
He is. He's a smart guy.
All these restaurant owners are campaign contributors, and so Marty doesn't want to be the guy who overreacted and cost them tens of thousands of dollars for something that wasn't that big of a deal.
So is it that? I'm just asking. Is it that? And neither one of you guys know anything. When I go with, in all honesty, I'm going to tell you guys this and pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to give you nickels worth of free advice. All right. When I want good, smart, reasoned coronavirus takes, I go to DEC, Matt Carano, and
Tony.
the guy with one of the worst microphones I've ever heard in my life, who's not bad. He was good.
No, Tony was good.
He was good.
Wait, so I only listened to it. He wasn't calling in?
No, he was
he was on video?
No, he was on
phone?
AirPods. Yeah.
It's gonna sound like me in 2
That's
days.
right,
We're doing our show, so don't laugh. What? Huh? Harry, shut up!
It was his first time. He's going to go back and watch Andy Mayo's show, and he's going to figure out the microphone
good.
situation.
By the way, that's the Robinson report that was on last night. Go watch it on YouTube after this.
Astute analysis.
Thank God that guy was on there though, because that would have been a fucking agreeing orgy.
It would have been. Yeah. So I
led
thought
by somebody who I now hate, DEC, which we'll get to later. I hate that fucking blob, but we'll get to that idiot later. Go ahead.
for some reason I thought Carano was more of a liberal. I didn't realize he was going to be a
He could be
knuckle
gay and be
dragon
a
right winger.
conservative too, you know.
I guess it's just my prejudices.
I mean, yeah. Well, jeez, no.
Host of the Liberty Pod. He's a libertarian.
Is he really?
Oh, yeah.
Liberty Pod?
Yeah. That's his
What
podcast.
podcast does he have?
At least 2.
That's Matt Carano?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a
jeez.
big-time political guy. But he feels like he can't be... I got the whole spiel. Like, when he was
Yeah, what?
He feels like he can't be himself on the Liberty Pod, you know?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's fine. But you know, so in Massachusetts, you know, restaurants are restricted. You can only get takeout,
Yes.
which I think is okay.
That makes sense to me.
I'm okay with that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck these people over completely. You know, I mean, businesses are businesses, and I personally think there is some value still. Yesterday was a really nice day out. So Harry and I, for example, went and played basketball. 1-on-1, fucking no one around us. Went for a walk. It was a nice day. You're supposed to stay inside all day?
I guess.
I don't think you're supposed to stay
Fuck
inside.
you. That's going to fuck you up in a different way. I don't want that.
I think that you can still practice safety and social distancing, buzzword.
Yeah.
And
are
be outside.
Are you uncomfortable doing the show here?
No, not at all.
You're not?
I mean, I wiped it down with Clorox wipes before we
You give
started.
it a deep clean? That phrase I'm sick of.
Not a deep clean, but I just use the wipes.
You want to bring people in here to do it?
Make sure you laugh.
You know what I'm worried about?
I'm going to get 10 of these fucking asshole Minifans who only care about each other. I'm going to get them in here to do
That's
a
what you
deep
want
clean.
in here to clean?
Sure, why not? We can blow the fucking place up.
I'm worried about the churches in this building.
Of course you should be.
Hot spots. That's what they are. All these people coming together, not washing their hands. I don't like it.
Me and the...
They get any shit tickets or no?
There's actually a whole big bag of shit tickets in the bathroom.
Shut up. You never know.
I was looking at it earlier, and I was like, "These are precious resources. Here. Should we lock them up?"
You were just looking at it?
Well, I was taking a piss in the
at
bathroom,
okay.
and I was looking at
There's
those.
a mountain of toilet paper.
Well, it's the amount of shit tickets. I'm
In
thinking.
all its glory.
Well, I was thinking, you know,
Shit ticket paradise.
Is Blind Mike going to try and steal some of our strategic shit ticket reserves?
I could. Peapod ran out. They didn't have any the other day.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Jesus. I went yesterday morning to Stop and Shop, and it was not that bad.
No.
It was fine. It was like not. I was surprised at how calm it seemed, but then they make this big announcement. They're limiting the store hours. I'm in there while they make this announcement. They were limiting the store hours, and I'm over like the PA thing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh geez, and they say yes. From now on, we're only gonna be open from 8 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. Usually it's
cut everything
7:30 till 9:30 or
Well, that's
something.
why I didn't understand that 50% and close at 11. It just seems half-assed. Like,
Because Marty
we could
Walsh
give it
is
to
an
each
idiot.
other in here for 2 hours.
No,
or
but
whatever.
certainly, like what Baker's this idea that when I say the tip of the whole thing, I feel like this is pretty close to the whole thing because, like, I mean, people are saying you should shut down everything, quarantine everything. I mean, you are limiting things greatly right now. I mean, you guys drove to work this morning, got driven to work. I mean, there's fucking nobody out there.
Yeah, but it's not like forceful. I don't think anyone's out
No,
here
it is.
enforcing these at the point of a gun. I think
so that's the thing.
They're mostly just relying on people to use common sense
Which
and
I
follow the
think, which
suggestions.
I do think most people do. I mean, I understand
Except
that.
for that idiot fucking MHB.
No, he changed his mind. You see that? Because they found out today. They reported one of the symptoms of the coronavirus is they'll say your real name.
No.
Yeah. So he got
you learn new facts.
he got wee scared just all over again and then went away. I love guys.
Good. Why do you have to fuck with his head?
I love tough guys like that. He could
know
take
what
it.
I'm saying,
I was-
Johnny boy?
I was saying he could take a joke, but obviously he can't take a joke.
He can sometimes.
Yes, either that or it's going to be a bicycle that will take him down. I mean, can we move past this? I think this is an overreaction, but sometimes I think overreaction is not the worst thing. Some people can agree or disagree, but this is a very serious thing. I have now no patience for, and I was part of it a few weeks ago, not as extreme as others. This crowd that's like, oh, this is fucking stupid. Like, it's not. Can we? Government is not going to shut down business and hurt themselves politically to To what end? Why?
Well, that's the thing. The right wingers say that this is a conspiracy to hurt Trump, but Trump has just, restricted all travel and he's engaging. He's like taking it seriously. So is he part of the conspiracy to take himself down?
Well, I'll tell you, he's another fucking idiot. I got to say, like, I have no good luck fucking getting reelected, you dummy. Because, this is a guy who 3 weeks ago was mocking this.
And he might be patient zero. It's like comical how many people were at Mar-a-Lago with coronavirus.
It's unbelievable.
I liked when he said, I'm going to get tested. Not for that reason. Just on my own. I want to get tested. I just feel like it.
And let's be honest, if Trump was such a tough guy like he campaigned on 4 years ago about the fucking wall and everything, he would have shut down travel completely.
Yeah.
He's a big pussy. He's afraid the New York Times writing something about it.
He doesn't want to fuck
with
the stock market, but that's inevitable at this point.
It seems like that's already been fucked with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just have no idea how... a couple of weeks ago, I laughed if you had said the Wilbur, but now I think the Wilbur's probably going to get postponed, I would think.
Well, what did I say? 2 months for gathering
8 weeks,
over 50
yeah.
people? Yeah, so we're getting close.
I don't think you're going to see just one peak this spring. I think it peaks, goes away, and then comes back in the fall.
Maybe. I can't imagine it comes back as strong.
It might. I mean, Spanish flu did.
I guess. I don't know.
By then, will there be a vaccine or something?
That's the other thing.
They're saying like a year in order to develop it.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, we can't even produce fucking testing kits right now, and we're thinking, is it vaccines around the corner?
It is amazing how poor everything has just been completely fucked up. What's really crazy about it, and again, I'm not saying it's not a big deal, but people are terrified of something like to this level that if you get is not going to kill you.
No, unless you're elderly.
Whatever, but I mean, statistically, it's not going to kill you.
I still think there are a lot of unknowns, though, because there are some cases in South Korea where people have like permanent lung damage after getting the disease, like young, healthy people. Like if you got it, you might not be able to run afterwards.
Yeah, and I didn't realize there have been people in comas that are relatively young.
Yes, but I'm saying, but by and large, this is not contagion where you're gonna die in a day if you get it. Yeah. Like it's not. There is in historic.
I mean, you don't want to roll the dice.
I agree. No, I agree. What I'm saying is though there is historic panic. I mean. This panic like you've never seen before.
Because it feels like the beginning of one of those movies.
It does. Well, it feels like the middle of it now.
Yeah.
And it does feel like, I'm saying I don't think it's going to happen. Would you be totally surprised if Tuesday at 4 o'clock Trump held a press conference and shut down the country for 2 weeks?
No, not at all.
Would that solve anything?
I think it would limit limit the spread of the virus for sure.
What Baker did is going to limit the spread of the virus in Massachusetts. So, I mean, is Trump going to do that?
I think he might. I think really everything's on the table at this point.
I guess.
Just because, I mean, in Italy right now, they're having to make decisions. They're having to not treat old people who come in presenting coronavirus symptoms because they just don't have the respirators. They don't have the equipment, and that person's not likely to survive even if they get treatment. So if they start making triage decisions where, Grammy and Grampy can't get treated even if they go to the hospital, that's not a situation we want to be in.
Yeah. I guess. I suppose that's true.
Good riddance, old timer. That's what I say.
How about your grandmother? Their treatment, how does that work?
They seem perfectly fine. Oh, well, she's in remission, so she only has to go every 6 months or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So as far as I know, she's good. She sounded good when I spoke to her the other day.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I just keep wondering when it. Obviously, we're still early. I wonder when there's that sort of. It seems like in China now. They've settled.
That's bullshit. That's absolute horseshit. Numbers coming out of China. Well, then why'd you say that? It seems like they've got it under control in China.
Well, my guess is it's better now than it was a month ago.
Not a chance.
Well, okay. Really? Then when's it going to happen here? When's it going to settle here? Keep in mind, whatever answer you give is going to be too extreme as well. So there's got to be some middle ground.
No, I think that there's total uncertainty. I don't think anybody knows. Could be 2 weeks, could be 8 weeks, and like I said, it could come back in October.
Well, this 25-person thing in Massachusetts. Excuse me. Like, how are they going to? So like, say Barnes and Noble, right? Just pick a place. Barnes and Noble is a big place, and they probably have 10, 15 employees anyway at any given time. They're just going to close them down, right?
I would assume.
I think they'd have to. I mean, that's. I think that the whole like 25 people or 50%. That's.
Well, but Baker said 25 people in a retail shop.
I mean, I think it's kind of wink and a nod. This is our suggestion. This is our guidance. I don't think cops are going to be out there counting people.
What's what I mean? Are coffee shops closed, or can you walk in and walk out?
Starbucks said they're only doing takeout. I know.
Only doing takeout.
That Dunkin' Donuts up the street doesn't have a drive-thru when it's open.
But that's today, though. Remember, it starts tomorrow.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. Is it a restaurant or is
the
it
other thing? What the fuck are they doing?
Is Cumbies okay? I don't know.
I don't know, but it's like, this is horrible. We're going to ban everything for a month. It's so crazy. However, we'll be open on Monday. So go in there one
Well,
last
give you
time.
time, yeah.
I think it's like with the schools though, because they know they're going to close the schools down, but they give a couple days notice.
Not unless
so
they
parents
didn't. They close it down.
in New York they have, in Maine
Well, I
they have.
understand
They give a little bit of time.
There's also
for them to
economic
plan.
reasons too. I
Yeah.
understand.
You have to figure out childcare, that kind of thing.
Boston was originally closed for 6 weeks. Is it still? Or did they change it as a part of Baker's 3 weeks?
I thought it was 8 weeks.
No, that was through April 27th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe.
So they're open today.
Yeah.
It's so serious that they're going to close it for 6 weeks. However, you got one more shot to get in there and hang out with everybody.
I mean,
what the fuck?
Let's just admit that nobody's been through this and nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Everybody is just freewheeling.
But that's basic. That's basic 101.
Yeah, but they're trying to give parents the opportunity to line up childcare, figure out what their job is going to be. How are they going to handle their kid being home? How is the kid going to get meals? How are they going to coordinate all the free school lunches?
City of Baker, one thing he's doing, and I understand. I'm in a fortunate situation. I appreciate that. But Baker's like, childcare services are going to remain open. I've had 2 kids who've gone through. That's the biggest petri dish there is. Yeah. Literally, there is nothing worse than that.
But if you're a healthcare worker, what are you going to do with your kids?
I agree.
The decision they're looking at is taking nurses out of the job basically, so they can take care of their own kids. So there are some risks that they're going to have to take with healthy populations so that they can manage the at-risk population.
That's a huge at-risk.
Well, kids, I mean, it's less of a health risk for them, but in terms of spreading, yeah,
but they give it to a fucking a teacher there.
Yeah,
who gives it to the fucking husband? Who gives it to the guy who works? That's,
At this point, it's all about managing risk, and
that's a huge risk, though.
It is, but the alternative is taking all of these people out of the healthcare system, or
it's also an economic.
The kids fucking starving because they're used to free school lunch and breakfast every single day.
Yeah, but they could still do that, though. They could figure that out.
That's what they're doing. That's why they've bought some time to figure that out, and teachers are figuring out childcare strategies. I mean, there's going to have to be some interaction with those kids. It's not just going to be everybody's living at home, because, I mean, some people are living paycheck to paycheck.
Let's get to the real important part. All kidding aside, I'm pissed off enough about the Masters, but it got postponed. So I'm confident they're going to have it in the fall. I could be wrong. They've announced it yet. If they move Top Gun 2 a fucking year, we're going to have real issues.
That's what it sounds like.
Real fucking issues. They haven't done that yet. These other movies they have. But they're going to.
Feidelberg actually, I don't think I've ever said this, but Feidelberg had a pretty good idea. Why not just release those on demand? People would pay a shit ton for them. For new movies in their homes.
So, yeah.
Well, yeah, if they're done, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess you could. I'm surprised.
Top Gun's got to be done, right? Top Gun's done, no?
I would think it comes out in June. If it's not, it's close, I would think. But then, I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know why they would or wouldn't. By the way, they might if it's like a 2-month thing.
We get to that, yeah.
I mean, I know people want Netflix to move shows up like Ozark. I saw this big petition online to do that. I think Disney Plus did a bunch of stuff with like Frozen 2 or some other things for kids, which makes sense. Yeah. You just look at the kill a couple of hours. So I don't know.
Yeah, if they charge $20 for Top Gun, they'll make it. Everyone's inside.
It's true. I'd definitely go see. Although the argument is maybe some people are fucking really holding on to their wallet right now too.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this is a weird. Like I have no idea what's going on. Like at Barstool, I have no idea.
They are not shutting down until the government tells them to.
I saw that.
Given the hygiene of that entire place, I think the Wuhan bat flu is going to run through Barstool like a fucking freight train.
How's that May prediction looking?
Brilliant.
Thank you. Well, listen.
How is he going to die? That doesn't make any sense.
Who knew? Maybe I knew. Who knew?
You think he has a compromised immune system?
No. I think he's really healthy, whatever he is.
Meanwhile, we're at number 14 for pumps on that hand sanitizer in front of you. Your hands haven't touched anything with the air in the studio.
It makes me feel good.
How is this interacting with your OCD?
I'm fine. I'm okay with it. But it was funny when I was up in Maine. Being up in Maine last week was like being up in Maine like 7 months ago. I got they were selling there was a shitload of hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, they hadn't had a case until this weekend, and they're all
right.
Rural. They're all spread out.
Easy.
I felt like that guy who fucking was going to sell all his hand sanitizers, all 17,000 or whatever.
He's donated them now.
I don't know why. I feel bad for the guy.
That's capitalism.
He's gonna make some money. Yeah.
Shit, I had no problem with that. No problem with it. I don't even know how effective it is, but who the hell knows?
I think they're going to blow the bridge into Maine. That's what I'd do if I was still up there. Fuck all the people with their
blow the bridge up.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
that's what you'd do.
That's like the Maine militia forever has had plans. I think. I mean, that's what I would do. Stop Flatlanders from coming up with their flu.
I would hate that. I mean, I love Maine. I as long as I'm up there, I don't mind. Honestly, right. You think they're going to do that?
Let's move the show up there, and then we can blow the bridge up behind us.
Well, I wouldn't think Madawaska's been affected yet.
No cases in Madawaska.
Although it's right on the border. There's a lot of travel and stuff.
There was a big arrest in Madawaska the other day.
Yeah, they got that guy, huh?
I finally taken him
got
down.
him.
Yeah.
He's younger than I thought.
Trumped up charges. This is bullshit.
So Madawaska's not been affected.
I don't know. Do we call Stacy and ask?
No, it's not get out of control. Let's talk to her and Yenta. Needs it.
How quickly things change.
Yeah.
Poor
these
Stacey.
Minihane women fans are crazy enough as is.
Can you move that coffee cup out of the video frame?
Is that really our biggest concern at this point, Steve?
Listen, the sponsors are going to be there on the other side of this thing.
Jesus. Happy?
Thank you.
All right. Well, do us a listen. I understand for some people, some listeners out here right now, times are tough. I respect that. It'll get better. I promise. But if you got some money to spend right now, do me a favor. If you get a little extra money, don't fucking buy Top Gun 2. Oh, you know the big argument with that? I'll do this in a second. The big argument with that is, because I saw that. I had forgot this. I was going to mention it. So I think Simmons tweeted out the same thing as Feidelberg did.
Yeah.
Everybody right away was like, well, once it's on there, people are just going to pirate it like crazy.
Oh, I guess
That's
so.
the big
Yeah.
argument financially. Because you're right. Like in a perfect world, if they said, "Hey, Top Gun 2, whatever, pick your movie this summer." What's the Scarlett Johansson one? Black Widow.
Oh,
Yeah.
1999.
Yeah, that is just going to be out there once. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, then it's off to the races.
But that's kind of true with every movie that comes out is on some streaming service within.
But they delay them.
But yeah,
I guess.
They have like a structured rollout, so it's only in theaters, and the digital files are kept under lock and key, basically.
and then
idea.
but then nobody would go see it in the theater, right?
No. But I think they released the interview after it was like hacked by North Koreans.
Yeah. Yes.
That Seth Rogen movie, and
Right.
then I mean that was pretty successful. I think a lot of people paid to watch it on Christmas Day.
That's true.
Anyway, like a patriotism element to it, I think, is why.
Yeah, be a patriot and watch Top Gun 2.
It's better than Top Gun 2.
Yeah.
Steve hasn't seen the first one yet, but if he sees the second one, then we'll be in business. We love Milton's, okay? They've been a loyal supporter of me since the beginning. I'm talking way back. Decades now. If you want to support a loyal sponsor during these times, I'm going to read this. Go to one of their stores in South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. Are they open for business?
They are open for business, and I talked to them over the weekend. They are following, government guidance. They're cleaning, they're sterilizing.
25 at a time?
They're yes, 25 at a time.
Well, Minifans, you want to show up there today? 25 Minifans? Go ahead, go for it. Or I would suggest go online to miltons.com and help them out right now. Get your clothes, get ready. I mean, again, it's friggin' weather is awesome right now. Friday's supposed to be like 70 degrees. I'm not sitting around. No government's
Go
going to tell
out
me
and
what
have
to
fun,
do.
kid.
Yes.
This is the time to
Yeah,
live.
I'm saying go for a nice walk. Get your nice spring clothes. Spring merchandise. Stores online. Going to be there very, very soon. Go to miltons.com. Look, you got nothing else to do all day anyway. You're sitting around listening to this podcast where you want listen to the fucking Robinson Report. Go spend some money. Go
good political analysis.
Go help them out. They need you right now. They've been there for me in the past. They've been there for you in the past. Go help them out and get some great clothes as well. Go to miltons.com. Check out the new spring stuff or browse their sale page for some great deals. Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Ted Baker, Hugo Boss. We know them all. Tommy Bahama, Johnny O's, Vineyard Vines. Go to Milton's right now. Go to miltons.com and help them out. We love the people of Milton's. Miltons.com. Spring stuff and help them out right now. Go to miltons.com. Do that today.
I saw they tweeted out yesterday that if you are afraid to go to the store, shipping is free for over $100.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Over $100?
Right. Yeah.
Yep. All right, good. I used this the other day. Is it all right, the water?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
You're fine.
I mean, Mike was licking it earlier.
Yeah. It was $8. People donate.
Speaking of client stuff, the tattoo event has been postponed for anyone who is curious about that.
Bullshit, I'm going. I'll be there.
We'll get our tats.
I'll be there. Think it's a good time to cancel the tattoo thing this weekend?
Yeah, I mean,
Jam a needle in you?
the artists were a little iffy on having Minifans bleed all through the studio.
Not canceled, postponed.
Postponed, yes. Postponed.
Yes. Well, you might have said postponed, but postponed until TBD.
Yes, postponed until the Wuhan bat flu abates.
We're gonna have a busy fall. We're gonna have the Wilbur show. I predict. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. Might not be the worst. Welcome back to society thing. If you say June 10th, June 15th, everything's opened up again.
Right.
A week later, we're all celebrating at the Wilbur. Could happen. We'll have the tattoo thing in the fall. A bunch of other stuff in the fall, and I hope we'll still have our trip in the fall. Who knows? I saw parts of that 3.5-hour documentary that Latino Kirk and intern Will did.
I thought they did a good job. The one thing, my note was that we didn't need that it was Will's big day. Oh, well, my first time at Logan.
But you don't like Will, though.
I am biased. I'm biased.
I mean, Will's not the one who put that 6-minute terrible intro in the Mike and the Minifans, was he?
That's fair. Well, no, that was on purpose. That was to annoy people.
That long?
Yeah.
Jesus, I mean, the object
You know what
is,
that was?
Yes, but the object is to get people to continue to watch the program.
Not always.
Evidently. But it was interesting to see, even then, like, it's almost like a historical guideline of what people were traveling like right before things got crazy. Will and Latino Kirk. Like they were just traveling around, going to restaurants, staying at the hotel.
Yeah. Lived how Americans once lived.
A week ago?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Last weekend. I got to say, Will is probably at risk for coronavirus, given how much he smokes. I don't think he's going to survive.
I don't even like to talk about that. It's so
shame.
gross. He's so gross.
Well, he'll be missed.
He's disgusting. He really is. But yeah, that's true. But they were there for like 5 days.
Yeah.
The fuck
Was it?
It was like 4 days.
It was Friday to Monday. Yeah, Friday to Monday.
Yeah, it was a pretty good. It was a pretty good long weekend.
I don't really understand.
Jesus.
But anyway, so they went and did that. I encourage you guys to watch that. And as of right now, I don't think there's any reason why there wouldn't be. I think the Minihane brothers are going to be here tomorrow night.
All right.
You okay with that,
Unless
Steve?
there's a shutdown.
Well, you're right. I mean, short of that,
I mean, I'm in a different room. I don't care.
can we get 6 feet space between the three of us?
Yeah, he could sit over there. Sick.
I mean,
even
you're
6
brothers.
feet, yeah.
You can all huddle behind the desk. It's fine.
I guess that's true. We'll take calls. We're going to be able to do that.
Yes.
Can we have that capacity now?
No, I haven't tested it here. We're going to test it after the show today.
Oh, good. I'm sure that'll work just fine, right?
Go very smooth.
No issues.
Much like at the end of Mike and the Minifans when I tried that.
I bailed by then. Yeah, I saw you starting to try to do it, but
understandable,
then as
Things
I got
don't
on-
always work.
that seemed like a good time to end the show at that point. When you start saying, "Yeah, should we take some calls?"
It probably was. I wanted to see if anyone wanted to react, and then I should have realized it's a Saturday night. No, I don't think any serious viewers were involved.
Well, that's right. But a couple of the quick coronavirus notes before we get to the other stuff. I'm so sick of these people. And some people are really serious about this. I know this is older, but who are like, if Tom Hanks can get it, anybody can get it.
Yeah.
Like, no shit.
I get
He's 65 years old. He travels all over the fucking place. Like,
I get why that makes it more real, though. It's almost like a family member getting it in the sense that
What?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I really-
Yes, you do. It's more relatable than saying person X. You know who Tom Hanks is, and you know he has the best medical
Because he's in
care.
Apollo 13?
Huh?
Because he was in Apollo 13?
Yes, and you know he's rich and famous, and he has the best medical care. It's
What,
like
what do you mean best medical care? It's like getting the flu. Like, what do rich people get that?
people don't. Some people don't think of this as
He was in Australia.
Some people think of this as the zombie apocalypse.
No, but I'm just saying it. But it's like, why would he be more or less likely to get it than somebody else?
He's not more or less likely, but it's just kind of you're like, oh, holy shit. Because most people thought of this as a who gives a fuck thing that no one's really going to get. And then when Tom Hanks gets it, you're kind of like, oh, okay, maybe.
My question
same
is-
when Magic Johnson, as my buddy Francesa said.
Way different.
The same as when Magic Johnson
So
got
different.
AIDS.
It's not even close.
My question is, how famous do you have to be to have a story written about you contracting the virus? Like,
I'd be sure if I got it.
if you got corona?
Oh yeah, you don't think the Globe would be all excited about it?
That would be.
They take down their paywall for it.
Sadly, Kirk Minihane has contracted the coronavirus.
Doesn't look good. Yes, that's a good question. Yeah, what's the celebrity cutoff?
Because there was some
What do you write
government
about
official in Mass got it, and it was like the vice chancellor to the Department of Health or something, and they wrote a story about it. So I don't know. Maybe I guess it probably goes. The threshold is higher as it goes on, and more people get sick.
I love when people are like, well, what if Trump has it? You think if Donald Trump has it, they'll ever fucking say it to anybody? Unless he
No,
dies, they're not going to do it.
If he suddenly goes away, people.
But he won't go away, though.
I think the problem is that if he has it and he's shaking hands with the director of the CDC and all the people who are supposed to be responsible for leading the national effort, then that's a problem.
I would agree.
He's in the handshaking business.
Same with if Biden got it today, assuming he doesn't die, they would just say, "Oh, he's shutting down campaigning out of respect for."
Yeah.
Like they would never tell anybody. And that that debate was so dull last night.
It was awful.
I tuned out after 8 minutes because they suck the two of them together. They like each other. It's boring.
And with no crowd.
What do you say to the American
boring
people
minus.
who are confronting this new reality?
First of all, my heart goes out to those who have already lost.
Is he mocking people?
I don't know.
And Bernie's such a drip. He is. They're just both so boring.
Well, it just
It's the
shines
same
a light. With
thing.
no audience, there's no energy, so it just shows how old and boring.
There's also no
these guys
punch.
are.
There's no enemy. There's no punching bag. There's no nothing. You know?
I actually
They're just-
like it without the audience though, because
I'm fine with that.
they're not trying to pander with one-liners.
I'm fine with that, but you need an enemy, or you need like a Bloomberg to shit on, or you need somebody to hate. You don't hate them.
Bernie tried a little bit where he's like, "Oh, really, Joe?" Or go check YouTube and that type of shit.
I know, but lies about Social Security reform are just like meh.
There's another. People texting me now. Through a connection at the White House, there will be a full-blown 2-week shutdown announced in the next 72 hours. People keep texting me this. A lot of people have connections to the White House.
I want you to have the hot info.
I mean, maybe it'll happen. I don't know.
I mean, it probably will at this point.
I guess. I mean, you know.
Do you think that you could figure out a
No.
Okay.
So what would that be?
To figure out how to make the thing work in my house?
No.
No chance.
No, I mean a shutdown.
I
Like,
saw that blimp DEC making fun of me last night about that, too, on your show.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Well, it's going to be tough for
You give radio advice to Blind Mike's groupie. You're a fucking traffic reporter. I mean, Jesus Christ.
He enjoys
Look,
doing
I
a
make
hobby,
a lot
he
of
says.
women nervous.
Oh, God.
likes
Was
it as a hobby.
we'll get to it. That podcast with Blind Mike's groupie was so hideous. It's
weren't
the
a fan.
worst thing ever recorded. Ever.
Well, you tell people to talk about their anxiety. They're going to do it. You
Who
know?
the hell told them to talk about their anxiety?
Everyone. That's what we've been hearing the last couple
didn't.
weeks. Talk about it. Talk about your
didn't.
mental health.
Talked about mine. I didn't tell anybody else. I'm entertaining. I'm good
Well,
at
you
it.
did tell people to talk about it. You said you should talk about it.
Yeah, talk
Not
about
on a
like, you know,
podcast necessarily.
to maybe to a doctor.
Yeah.
Not to
I
some-
know I have a problem.
Not the fucking Larry Nassar Jr.
Well, I actually understand people wanting to do that, though.
Actually, that's not
have
true.
nice,
DC is a more creepy
Beverly
Larry
or-
Nassar, I'd say. That's what I would say.
What does your mom's tits look like?
I mean, that was an inappropriate moment when he asked her that, I thought.
Well, he's retiring the character, which is good.
That's the other thing. A reflective DEC. Like, shut up. You're a fucking parody account. Two things I want to hear from this fucking idiot again in the fucking one of his fucking podcasts I know nobody listens to, but it annoys me anyway. He can't go 10 minutes without telling people that he was, he's like, when I was at Jack's Abbey, people were coming to me and asking for pictures. Like, yeah, we get it, DEC.
Well, he was very nervous. That's what he was
Two
trying
people
to
asked you for a fucking picture.
shine a light up.
And the other one is, you know, when Kirk was gone, we had to take the mantle and do like, no, you trust me. I'd be sitting right here if you and MHB never existed.
But they did a good job filling the content void. You have to admit.
Vomiting.
You think they did a good
shitting
job of
blood.
filling the Kirk Minihane content void?
Sure.
A good approximation of Kirk Minihane?
No, but what would that be? There's
None. You're saying compared to silence?
Yes.
Well, I agree.
Or compared to nothing in that world.
Agree to disagree. How's that?
All right, that's fine.
Agree to disagree.
I enjoyed them.
Agree to disagree.
Injected into the penis hole.
No, they did. They did. You know I like those
You know
guys.
you
but,
enjoyed them.
But if I have to, I love those guys. But if I have to hear DC one more time, I was literally in the car punching the fucking steering wheel when he said to this idiot, whatever Brandy, whatever her name is, that you know, when I was at Jack's, people coming to me. I'm like, I know, we all know. Shut the fuck up.
He was trying to paint a picture of how nerve-wracking it was.
Oh yeah, he hated it. I'm sure.
did.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a nervous
sure.
guy. That's why I couldn't do the podcast with me. Instead, he had to do it with Blind Mike's groupie.
Oh, that's why you got bumped.
No, I don't think so. I think it was different days.
I gotta listen to Blind Mike's groupie. Tell me how anxious she is. Meanwhile, she got her fucking boobs hanging out in the fucking picture with. I mean,
It is odd, but people have different coping
Just be
mechanisms.
comfortable and
I guess.
confident in yourself and roll with it.
Yeah, I'd say what you got, definitely a 2 Palmer. Definitely not palm size.
all right, enough.
Not
And she's talking about how she's like, you know,
Palmer.
we'll get to it later, I suppose. I'm annoyed. Some of the Minifans are pissing me off. I'll just say that.
That I can understand.
Just pissing me off. Shut the fuck up and enjoy the show sometimes.
We understand in your absence,
Well, pick an
crazy
enemy.
things have happened.
The enemy shouldn't be somebody who got their fucking tattoo of me on their fucking
That's
body.
true.
I mean, pick a fucking real fight.
I don't even know if it's your absence that I would say it's more. This is kind of what happens when you let people on the YouTube.
Fantastic. I understand that. But
There are going to be some people that want more attention.
sure, I understand that. But at the same time, once in a while, you can go after an enemy, you know.
Right.
Fucking cause some trouble. Inject somebody with coronavirus that we hate. That'd be so much to ask.
Now, that'd be nice.
Here's another one. How about you inject every American with coronavirus? Can you get it twice or no?
50 states.
I think the whole goal is to slow the number of Americans who have it.
But if you can't get, can you not get it twice?
We don't know.
Let's say you can't. If you inject everybody, then it's over.
But then you overwhelm the healthcare system, and dead bodies are stacked up in parking lots.
you're locked in.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If you're going to everybody's house, you quarantine them, you inject them. And
So then you just want people to die.
Yes.
most people don't die.
But a lot of people die.
The strong survive.
The weak will die.
Yeah.
So you're taking like a social Darwinism approach to this. You just want to kill off the weak.
Well, the old.
Yeah, that's the
Did you
best
see the
option.
story out of China that people who recover from it have reduced testicular function?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Jesus.
At least there was a story.
Like what percentage of it?
I don't know what the percentage is, but some cases have seen infertility, like your balls don't
Really?
work.
Jesus. Think some of the
Scary
people in
times.
China were hoping that the girls would die? Because all
Specifically,
they care
you
about
stop
is
having
all they care about is
girls.
having
Yeah.
sons or no?
It's kind of curious that the Wuhan virus actually affects, I guess, solves some of the Chinese overpopulation problems.
The what virus?
The Wuhan virus. Wuhan bat flu.
I'm not familiar with the name of that.
No.
It's fine. I don't think it's necessary.
And I think only
Chinese
women should be
coronavirus?
I
looking
call
for
it white
cures.
man's flu. I blame the white man for this flu.
Trump virus.
Yes, I blame the military. They went over to China and fucking injected them with it. My understanding.
But that raises another point, is that we're supposed to trust China when they're like, nah, we got this under control. Don't worry about it.
not.
And they're like, oh, by the way, the U.S. Army brought it over here, and the vaping illness you guys saw last year was actually an early predecessor of coronavirus.
I mean, I don't know. I legitimately don't know who to trust. Things make me fucking nuts about this. How did the Utah Jazz get 58 tests?
So there's
They can
actually
bounce a fucking basketball?
there's a story in the
shame on
USA
you
Today.
for asking that.
There's a story in the USA Today saying, no, this was just the public health department in Utah just said, oh no, you guys are the risk. We're gonna test you all.
You don't believe that, right?
No, not at all.
Because they can bounce a ball?
It's weird. Well, they're rich and
Meanwhile,
they're
the biggest
important.
fucking idiot of them all. It's his fucking fault. This idiot Gobert, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Who went and like licked all the microphones?
He's a dick.
I don't really blame him. I mean, like, he thought he was being funny. It was not.
Funny. I don't know what's funny about
It's so
that, though.
funny, spreading contagious
Why is it funny?
diseases.
You would have done that 2 weeks ago. You would have coughed all over me or something. You know, maybe not me
What?
physically, but
Did I do that 2 weeks ago?
no. But it's
I don't go
something.
near you anyway. What the fuck are you talking about?
But you see what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't. I hear what
I
you're
think
saying.
you do, because someone that wasn't taking it seriously would go, "Oh, really?" and cough all
Yeah,
over.
but we were at the point 2 weeks ago where it was already kind of serious.
I don't think we really were. Not like this.
I mean, they were talking about canceling stuff. Like,
I
college
think
canceled.
And we said it was crazy.
It really switched into high gear in the last
Thursday.
4 days. I
Yeah.
would say, yeah, from like
That's a
Thursday
dick
to
move,
Sunday
though. It's a
night.
dick move because he's saying it's like better than the media.
Well, it's immature and it's
yeah, that's what I
selfish.
mean.
Well,
He's
of
just
course
an
it's immature,
He's an
yeah.
asshole. That's all.
I guess.
I'm not saying I hope he dies or anything, but he's just a fucking asshole. And like my point is, I would have been like, nope, sorry, you don't get one. Fuck you. We're gonna give the test to somebody else. Fuck off. Like you did your fucking stupid shit. Go fuck yourself.
Well, they had to know, and it's good they did know.
Well,
They would have fucked everyone.
Like, we assume you have it. Good, get the fuck out of here.
At this point, the testing really doesn't matter because
So
it's so out.
You're some 42-year-old whatever sanitation worker in fucking Provo, and you can't get a test, but some guy who fucking plays basketball can.
Well, that's. Are you a Jim Gray fan?
Jim Gray, the guy who interviews Brady.
Yeah.
No.
He was on Fox. I don't know why they had him
Was
on
he with
Fox
me on this
News. No.
No, he's
the
not.
opposite.
Well, he's
he
a-
would say,
he's a-
shame on you for asking.
Well, he's a jock sniffer. And I'll tell you who else is an
And Jim,
asshole.
talk about the
Oh, go ahead.
controversy on over how quickly and readily available the coronavirus tests were made for the NBA
How big of a
players.
controversy
What's
it
your
was,
reporting
but okay.
on that, and why was that a necessary move?
Why would that be a controversy? If anybody's making that into a controversy, they better look at themselves. So there was an NBA player who tested positive. He got the test, spread it to a teammate. He was tested, obviously. So that now shuts down the NBA, and rightfully so that all of those fans, all of those ball boys, all of those opponents and players, and possibly his
How old
teammates,
does this guy sound?
don't
Ball
continue
boys.
to spread this virus. So
Times
if
young with
anybody's
Jerry
making
today.
a controversy,
Well, I don't. Okay. Well, I think the natural follow up is, well, it seems like people are having a hard time getting tests, Jim, and they got 58 of them. Does that
Well,
seem
he
strange
was
to
saying
you?
the fact that you question, you shouldn't be questioning. Shame on you for questioning. You should look at yourself.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't really get it.
You know,
And he
it's just,
also
Jim Gray's famous for blowing Brady, and he's.
Well,
I mean, you know,
he started the interview with her saying, like, obviously this affects a lot of the fans and the vendors and all. And he goes, "You forgot the athletes." I'm like, okay,
We sure did.
Of course,
Who would worry
of course
about the athletes?
too? Yeah, I'm sorry.
and this dummy Brady is doing this Instagram post this weekend about hydrating and linking the TB12 to get $70 worth
Selling
of
some product.
I mean, what a dick. I mean, really.
How soon before he comes out with his anti-corona product?
Oh, no question.
Some natural avocado-based
no question.
serum.
Those electrolytes are helping.
With that whack job of Guerrero, the two of them, whether they're fucking peddling, concussion juice, they'll do that next. There's no question.
I think they might have the cure.
These people sit there and treat Brady like he's a god. Oh, good Jesus Christ.
Where's he going to sign? That's the only sports news we've got.
I don't care.
Where's Brady going?
Hopefully somewhere far away. I don't ever see his stupid, collagen puffed face ever again. It's more goddamn plastic surgery than the fucking,
Biden.
Goodness. You guys had such a bond. For so
What's that?
long. You guys had such a bond, Tommy.
No, I've got along with him fine, but I mean, put it this way, when things weren't great for me, he was happy to step in and step on my throat.
Yeah.
Which is whatever. Good for him. Hope he signs somewhere else and plays till he's 60. I'm sure his post-career is going to be fantastic. Just great. I will say he reminds me specifically, I won't say, of a former successful professional athlete. Very much the way his face is starting to change. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
I don't want to dead name anybody, but I would just say there's a similarity from somebody in like on a reality show in like 2007.
Well, now we're a little more on the nose now.
Well, or not. There's a lot of facial surgery going on, wouldn't you say? No?
Perhaps.
He does have an odd appearance.
He does. I'm sure he's a very nice guy. And I'm glad he's trying to get people to spend $80 on juice right now. It's not going to help them.
It could help. You don't know that.
Sure, maybe. So I don't know. Is there any other Corona stuff you guys want to do before we jump on other stuff?
Not really.
No, I think my advice for Minifans would be to, if you've made your hotel reservations for the Wilbur show, go figure out what the policy there is going to be for handling like changing the reservation till later in the fall. Just look it up. Don't take any actions just yet because we don't know what's going to happen. But it's looking right. If I had to guess, I would say we're looking at postponing the Wilbur show. Dale Bear, what the fuck, Dale Bear?
I've got a dry cough. Dale Bear, no. Yes, Dale.
Oh God, no!
God, I think Dale Bear just gave you coronavirus.
Don't make out with Dale Bear.
He's working from home today.
It's a good line. Can I put this on my mouth after?
No, don't put hand sanitizer in your mouth.
That's what Roman's for, right?
Sure, why not at this point?
Doesn't really matter.
Can we get Purell as a sponsor?
So no is the answer to that question I got the other day. No, they will not be.
We're at 19 and 20 pumps now on the hand sanitizer.
Dale Bear, you can tweet it out. Dale Bear has tested positive for coronavirus.
Well, Entercom, I guess it's only for...
How was Dale Bear able to get a test for coronavirus? Well, that's how it works. Entercom, what?
Only the old people, I guess. I don't know, because Greg Hill was in this morning, but Dale and Ordway are working from home.
Oh, I'm sure the broadcast is going to sound fucking
is that really
excellent.
true?
Yeah,
because they're so old?
Setups in their houses,
What a station. They're 2 of their 3 drive time. Well, Greg's got to be pushing that number, too. I mean, he's a little younger. He didn't go to college.
I don't know if that's why. Maybe because they've been there long. I have no idea what.
No. I think it's because their age.
I would think so, right? Yeah.
They're both north. Glenn's got to be
60.
Glenn's got to be 70. I mean, he probably doesn't say he is, but
yeah.
I mean, shit. Glenn was doing Celtics games when I was 6-7 years old on the radio.
Wow. Okay. So
I mean, we're talking 40 years ago. So let's say he was
25.
Let's say he was late 20s at that point. Maybe late 60s now.
Jesus.
That's unbelievable.
Well, Glenn, it's been nice. He had a good run.
Tweet it out?
I did, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on him. He's young.
He is, but he's also, I have a feeling, probably born in Wuhan.
I don't even think of that. You know what he's got, though? He's got a lot of heart.
Yeah.
Was he born in Wuhan? Let me see.
Well, he's been here for over 2 weeks, so I think we're in the clear.
God. 3 words that put a chill up anybody's spine. Made in China.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't look at me like that, Dale Bear. No, Dale Bear, listen to me, okay? Listen. There's a good chance you're going to die, okay? But don't make those sad. Dale, this is not the time for, no. Well, maybe it is.
Spreading joy.
Spreading something else, unfortunately. What's that, Dale Bear? Yeah, I wouldn't have started with Mike talk either, but that's an Andy Mayo conversation. Dale Bear. He's always focused on the Minifan world. He's very. What's that, Dale? Dale Bear. I know she's suicidal. I know Mike bullied her on the show the other night. We'll get to that. Dale Bear. There's times to have that conversation. I'm talking about you're battling coronavirus right now. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. There you go. You want to be buried with that tuxedo tie on? Okay, that's fine. How about
the tuxedo tie?
No, what kind of bow tie? Whatever it's called. Don't you wear that with a tuxedo? You're an asshole. You had the tuxedo picture as an avatar once.
Yeah, it was a good picture. I liked it.
What does that even mean?
It's a good picture.
You liked it. I like that picture of me. I'm going to make that my avatar. How about your thing? I parked the car this morning. 25 or more funerals.
It's sad. There's actually...
Thank you, Steve. I agree. Funerals are sad.
The problem is... It's a boom time, but then it's also a limited time for funerals because there's going to be a lot of funerals. I don't know if you saw the number of obituaries in Italy. Like Italy is crazy
rises.
funerals, like funerals all the time. Everybody's dying. People die. I mean, you got to imagine the funeral parlor directors are kind of like rubbing their hands together, like, yeah, this is gonna be
This
good.
is like Steve's Wedding Crashers.
I picture every Italian funeral director, for some reason, they don't speak English, like the guy at the beginning of The Godfather. That's what I picture. Or when they bring Sonny in to get them all fixed up. So, I mean, let's just say somebody close to you died in the next couple of days. Would you go to the...
Well, of course I would.
200 people in the church, you'd go?
200 people?
You said if someone was close to me.
Presumably
distant friends wouldn't show up at a time like this, but if someone close to me, yeah, I'd go.
50 people. Are they going to count the people in the funeral? At the funeral?
I mean, come in guns blazing and crack down on a fucking funeral.
Or at a wake with like handshaking and hugging.
We all know that these stupid 25-person limits aren't going to be enforced.
How about a wake?
They're just guidelines.
Yeah, how about a wake?
It depends on how close the person was to me. You know, if it's
I'm
like
just
it's
saying,
like direct family, a longtime childhood friend.
How are you
going
to do a basic wake now? Is that going to change in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, I think that people will make a decision themselves based on how close they were to that person, and maybe skip out on the funeral.
Would you come to my
sign the digital guest book? No, I would not.
You're waking
absolutely
good
not.
times. Are you fucking kidding me?
I wasn't asking you. You didn't even need to interject.
I would order Steve not to go to your wake. I'd make that would hurt Steve even more.
It's like the one time
grieving enough.
I would break the Robinson rules. If the warthog invited me to your funeral, I would be.
How's a warthog
politely
handling? How's a warthog handling this?
I don't know. He's in the food service industry.
Oh yeah, this would be tough times.
Oh, that's
good.
true.
Yeah,
Shit.
I imagine not good.
The warthog strikes me as a man who's been prepared for this, though.
That's true. He's been stocking up on all your needs, all the toilet paper, you can imagine at the warthog's house.
You doing okay on toilet paper?
I'm fine. Yeah, I get shit tickets galore right
Good.
now. I think. Yeah, I don't know. I heard Mike talking the other day about people shitting and then taking showers or something. I don't know what's going on.
You could do that.
Well, I think it's boom time for bidets.
That too.
I suppose. Yeah, I guess so. I think so. I do. If you had to guess the one long-term thing that's going to be gained from this, I would say at least we're finally done, which I hate doing anyway, shaking people's hands. It's almost a win.
That's great for
me.
Almost worth
the trade-off of some people dying. Never have to shake somebody's hand again. The other day I was in Lexington. 2 days ago, some guy's like, "Hey, big fan," he stuck his hand out.
What did you do?
I was like, "Nah, I'm not doing it."
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, "Can't do it."
That's fair.
I kind of actually gave him a little bit like my left elbow into his hand.
So usually,
and then you went in your car and Purelled your elbow.
I did. I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing?" I hate doing it anyway. The meet and greet at the Wilbur is going to be, it's going to be tough.
Oh right.
I would go with bows.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's what you and Nancy
Salutes.
Pelosi.
Salute.
Yeah, salute's nice. Some people talk about tapping feet together. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's cute.
It's almost like perverted. I don't know.
Well, you have a foot thing. So.
Like an old-fashioned ass slap or a grab or something.
There we go.
Is that okay or
yeah,
no?
over jeans.
Everyone just lines up and you just walk through. Smack.
And the whole coronavirus thing, doesn't the whole Me Too thing seem silly and small when you put it next to the
not really.
coronavirus?
Damn right.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, small
Right?
potatoes.
Yeah.
Let's get back to groping each other.
Mike was right all along,
That's right. Finally.
I say handshakes are gone. Gone.
Nice. Bidets is a good one.
I think that there will be a lot more companies are going to build out the infrastructure to switch to teleworking and working from home very quickly.
Which they should be doing anyway.
Yeah, they should.
I mean, for us, it'd be tough. Is it going to sound like shit when we do this on like Thursday? Let's just say it plays out that way.
Yes.
It's going to sound different. I don't think it's going to sound like shit. I think we'll be able to have a high quality of audio.
Well, define anything we do on YouTube. It'll sound. Define that as shit.
Some sounds good.
That's what it'll be. More.
Some sound good. Some sound bad.
It'll sound better than the Jerry Callahan podcast.
Well, I mean, let's
setting the bar pretty low.
Let's not. How's Jerry doing?
Ranting about liberals.
Jerry's one of these hardcore deniers that this is like a serious thing.
Oh God, I was listening to fucking Jeff Cooner on the way in this morning, and he's like, "Can you believe they're overhyping the flu?" I don't know. That was like more like a Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders was on with him. You filled in for Jeff today. Jesus, what a get!
Sorry, just got the one accent.
Well, I don't understand. Like, can you believe what, Jackie Mason? I'm verklempt with this. What's up with this flu these days? Jeez. What's going on?
He has more of a Midwestern accent, I think, Cooner.
No, it's Canadian.
Oh, is it Canadian?
Yeah, he's Canadian by way of Croatia.
Well, did you hear about the Jewish hijacker on the plane? He was going to go on, but the price of the flight was too high. Oh, hey, whoa. Like, what are you, Borscht Belt, like 1952?
Oi, Boston Bulldozer here.
I like that Jewish hijacker. That's an Uncle Junior Soprano joke, the Jewish hijacker. I forget what the joke is specifically, though. I think it's something like that.
I don't remember.
Now's a good time to rewatch The Sopranos.
No question.
Rewatch it.
Always a great time to watch The Sopranos.
The time is now.
I was thinking that, too, because it is the greatest show ever. I actually watched a random episode the other day, and I was just laughing the whole time. Like, this is the greatest fucking show of all time.
Yeah, you can kind of just throw on any episode. You don't need to watch
Anytime.
it
Anytime.
if you've already seen it.
Anytime. But yeah, I would encourage people to do that. And I will give you, if we're able to, I'm going to give you, I'm making an announcement right now. One of these days or nights this week, I'm going to give you a movie podcast on YouTube.
Oh,
Steve,
excellent.
I'm going to be bringing Steve back in here one more time. Risk it again. We'll drag ourselves back in here.
well, that leads me to a Rich Mandarin idea then, and maybe now you won't want it if you're going to do your own movie podcast.
Yeah, I didn't love this idea.
No,
But the one where you review books?
or movie like not just, it wouldn't be just me. It would be the Kirk Minihane Movie Club or Book Club or whatever it would be. Don't like it.
You do it. I don't care. Do it if you want. I mean, prove me
you
wrong.
would need to suggest.
Prove me wrong, motherfucker.
I was
Prove me
thinking you
wrong.
could do a blog post for Barstool, like 10 movie recommendations from
not
Kirk
allowed.
Minihane.
Can't do
him.
it.
No, I wasn't talking about you.
Can't do
Yeah,
it with the flu thing. Can't post.
That's true. You don't want to be typing.
Why is that?
It's just the like the brain to the novel too is it's a lot going on right now.
Novel is postponed?
No novel is going on right now.
This is novel time. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, when is the first scheduled Wilbur rehearsal?
The 26th.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's postponed.
Well, we can check with the guys. Is there going to be 25 people there?
No, there'll be less than 25 people there. But I'm just saying
What's your concern?
the people coming and going from Red 13.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's a good point. We do outdoors.
Good. Wouldn't be great.
Do in the
acoustics.
park somewhere. I don't know. Well, yeah, I think that's probably better. Let's not officially do it yet, but let's say that's in subject. Well, I mean that's 10 days away. So I think that's yes. Jeez, the Wilbur gonna get postponed? If you had to guess right now,
Yes.
Mike.
Wow. I think no. I think
yes.
we'll be back in business.
But we keep saying that.
I know.
I guess
Eventually, I'll be right. Though.
They've limited gatherings of over 25 people, and this is going to be a gathering of like 2,000 people.
I guess the
I just
Golden
think
Girl
it's
puppet
far
show is
enough.
all set.
I think it's out of that reach.
think.
We're over 2 months away. I think we'll be
Yeah,
good.
but they just said 8 weeks for the CDC though.
I know. We're right outside of that. I think it's going to turn around by then.
But would there be people? Let's say you're right, okay, and say June 11th or whatever. When's it, Wilbur? The 20th?
20th. Yeah.
June 11th. Everyone, the CDC says, hey, you know what?
We're back.
Everyone's back. Would there be Minifans who don't go to the show out of fear?
No, not Minifans.
They'll be excommunicated. But I mean,
there might be.
See,
Wilbur
I mean,
attendants that don't
I think
show up.
like if you're a Minifan and you live in Massachusetts and you're just driving there, it's less of a risk. But if you're flying and you have to go take like a connecting flight, I don't know. Airports seem like the sketchiest. Fucking
they're gonna
thing
get
right
shut
now.
down. They're gonna get shut down. They're gonna get totally shut down, which is so crazy. But I mean, I don't mean crazy and even inappropriate, just mind blowing. They're gonna shut down fucking airports.
Well, Mike Portnoy had a big announcement. He's staying in Florida because his kids think he's going to die if he flies.
I think he might if he flies. I mean, I'm not one of these. I don't think I'd be getting on a plane at this point. I just don't see the upside.
No.
Like for what? To go somewhere for 3 or 4 days and then turn around and do it again?
$40 flights to Fort Myers.
Is that true?
Yeah.
It is so sweet to think of the bath the Red Sox are going to take, though.
Yeah, it
oh,
is.
my God.
That's why last weekend I was calling them every day. Have you closed down tours yet? Have you closed down tours yet? Have you closed down tours yet? Just to stepping on their fucking throat in the middle of a plague.
What is left? So obviously the Masters got postponed to the fall. My sources are telling me it's going to be in September. I could be wrong. What's left?
You mean of like
Just
national
stuff.
events or just anything?
Kentucky Derby has not yet been canceled?
I haven't heard that anyways.
Right, but it will.
Yeah. I still have 2 shows beginning of April that have not been canceled yet.
Where, though?
One at the Wilbur and one at the Orpheum.
Oh, they're both
I think.
Well, they've already been canceled.
They actually have been canceled.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess they have been. But they haven't sent us anything. I guess.
Breaking news, Mike.
Yeah.
They've been canceled.
Damn it. Well, that's outside of that 2 weeks. It's just outside. So technically, there's still hope.
What 2 weeks?
Mike, they've been canceled.
What 2 weeks?
Is
What
it
do you
2
mean?
weeks? The 25 and over, isn't that 2 weeks?
Just imagine though.
Oh, is that right?
I
Why
could
would
be-
they even do? Why would they even say
Maybe
2
I'm wrong.
weeks?
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't
I thought it was a month.
I don't want to speak for the Wilbur, but I think that they're going to close those down because if they let someone in who has the later test positive for corona, then they have
then
to
it's all
pay
done.
for the entire fucking thing to be sterilized.
Probably
again.
not a good idea.
Yeah.
Just not worth it.
You know what hasn't done it is Harry's boy Vince McMahon. He hasn't shut down WrestleMania yet.
No.
Which he will.
Wait, isn't Dana White says UFC is still going ahead, right?
UFC's been fighting in front of no one.
But with no audience.
WWE's
okay,
been going in front of no one.
Yeah, the WWE's doing it like where they practice or something.
Yeah.
But their WrestleMania is going to be where the Buccaneers play. I'm guessing they're going to shut that down. It's 85,000 people. I think a shitload of them travel internationally.
But
So
do you
have
think
to
they would
shut it
just do it for TV?
down. In front of an empty football arena?
Or do it somewhere else. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
You got to wonder how Barstool's going to handle this, because we've had the first wave of, oh, no, there's no sports content. But if this gets prolonged, I mean, all the seasons are suspended.
One word, Steve. Brackets. Get ready for them. Any bracket you can think of, you're going to see for the next...
That bracket of Mike will open voting soon.
Yeah, no, but
it's approaching.
I love Brandon Walker, but if there's nothing to make picks on, what are you doing?
Well, but they're pretty creative with their videos and stuff.
I thought I had a good idea for them to do like stock market or shit like that. No.
What do you mean?
Like for Brandon Walker's gambling show, it's like find other shit to gamble on, like gamble on the stock market.
But there are regulations.
Just gamble on anything.
There are regulations about telling people to buy certain stocks. I would imagine.
Oh yeah, I would think that they're.
If you're Brandon Walker though,
yeah, but it's called like pump and dump. Like if you own a stock and you tell a bunch of people to go out and buy it and it goes up in value and then you sell it.
Right. Okay.
That's kind of sketchy shit. I mean, that's what I would do.
I suppose. Yeah. But they could bet on other shit, I guess.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You're right.
Like what are they betting on though?
Coming to an end, but it was.
Like if you have the betting app, any of the the sponsored betting apps,
all right, would you watch
what's in there?
Would you watch if they didn't know? You made sure they didn't know. You swore they didn't know. And the two, is it Marty and Brandon? Is that it?
Yeah.
And the two of them watched like a movie together, and they had to bet on who lives or who dies or how it ends. Yeah. And they're watching it in real time together, or a TV show.
Yeah.
How does it end? I might watch that.
Sure.
Maybe. I don't
Especially
know.
if you are a fan of those guys.
I'm trying.
Like Marty's a funny personality, and like
Brandon's funny guy.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't know.
I think there'll be some entertainment value to seeing these people who are used to talking about sports 24/7 stretch and talk about other things.
I think you're over exaggerating how much Barstool. I understand they're relying on sports, but like
there are certain people.
KFC doesn't. They don't talk.
That's true. No, I think KFC, Big Cat, those guys will be fine. But there are a lot of people who are like straight sports guys. Like, what does Carabas do without a Red Sox?
Yeah, Carabas is going to be fine.
He's dead. He's intellectually vacant. We know that. But I mean, but he will find something else. I think.
Yeah, no, I'm sure they will, but I just think it'll be interesting to see what they talk about because we're not in that position because you just don't talk about sports.
True.
For the most part.
But it is weird. Like, I don't really care about sports. I don't talk about sports, but it's weird that it doesn't exist right now. That is it is strange. It's just weird. It's just odd. I mean, so if you had to guess, I'm going to guess they're going to go right. I guess they'll go right to the playoffs in both sports, I suppose, right? They have to, no? In the NBA and the NHL?
You mean when they come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the middle of June. Are they going to go to the finals?
Yeah, no, they can't.
I think they skip it.
So they're talking
cancel
about
the season? They might. They're
talking about doing the playoffs if they come back in like October and then starting a new season.
That'll be in the middle of the second wave.
I mean, like after the draft and after free agency and stuff?
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, they can't do that, right?
No, I don't think so.
And the NFL is doing free agency starting today.
Yes.
Which I have no problem with because it's all on phone anyway.
Yeah, no,
it's not like, it doesn't matter.
The draft will be...
The draft will be postponed.
Interesting, yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, it's in April, right?
But they could do the draft in front of no one.
Oh, yeah, right. You could do it.
But are they going to want to trade that, I don't know.
I think at that point they would like a night of actual content television, yes. Yeah. I think they would just have every team at their conference rooms and the players wouldn't go and they wouldn't even, Goodell would announce it at his office or something.
Well, you talk about Barstool. What's ESPN going to do? Like, Barstool will be fine.
Yeah, Barstool's creative.
We'll talk about movies.
Yeah, I think Barstool, you have Barstool is a bunch of smart, creative people.
No, I wasn't saying that they're just going to be dead in the water boring. I'm just saying I'm interested to see how they overcome it because they are creative.
Well, yes, I did the flick. Like, it's funny you said that yesterday. The ESPN for I want to see what the next 4 days look like on the programming. And it's Get Up, SportsCenter, 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 SportsCenter.
I think ESPN2 is also carrying SportsCenter.
Yeah, and then it's every night. I think they're giving you a 30 for 30, but one that's already happened.
Yeah,
because how the fuck they're going to shoot a new one?
Also ESPN's having trouble. But what about this? The Nesson After Hours show, the one that Jerry Remy's on.
It'll be fine.
Steve, I think that one might hold. I think it might be the same exact ratings it's always been.
We got a question here for Jerry. Jerry, random question. How do you think this affects the prison system? Can people travel and visit, murderers or... Oh, that's funny you mentioned that. I don't know the answer to that.
Jerry, what if you want to get rid of a family member with coronavirus?
Well, what's your solution, Jerry? It's funny. If you had not said that, I would have completely forgot that show was on the air. For all I know, it's been canceled. I don't even know. But you're right. Like the shows like, in Boston, the one that Curran's on, or you know what I mean, or Michael Hall. What the fuck are they going to talk about?
ESPN was replaying like Conor McGregor fights and 2016 March Madness games.
The real sad thing that we haven't addressed yet is the cancellation of Extra Sauce.
Oh my goodness!
Did that happen?
Yeah, no Extra Sauce this weekend.
What? No saucing?
They're in the building.
Why would they do that?
Extra sauce. I don't know. It just Greg
now
Hill,
more than ever.
We're
You need
sauceless.
this stuff.
You need content. He's there today.
Greg Hill on Friday just said this.
I mean, one of the effects from this whole thing that really has me down is that extra sauce has been canceled on Saturdays.
What do you mean?
We can't have any guests. Proof? No guests. We have a no guest policy. We can't.
Can't do extra sauce without Brian. No, I can't do extra sauce without Brian Scalabrine in person talking about mama sauce.
You can't have that guy who talked about fucking Greg Hill or whatever a couple weeks ago, Steve DiFilippo. They can't do their, homophobic conversation on the air. It's not right.
If you're not using the adult wet wipes, you're a savage.
Yes.
I have zero need for toilet paper. I'm adult wet wipes all day long.
I'm fine with that, Greg. But I mean, you also have to. Those are probably also off the shelves, I would think, too, though.
Yes.
I don't know.
If you were wondering how Greg Hill wipes his ass, there you go.
Well, I use that once in a while, but the problem is with that is you get chafed more easily.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then you get the Vaseline.
You got to use the baby ones.
I have. But then it's like a whole issue with flushing. It's a whole thing. I don't really want to get the shitting talk. I really don't. Save it for the other podcasts. We can do some of them. I'm sure in our world want to do a shitting podcast. And when they do the shitting podcast, somebody else will complain that they're not on the shitting podcast, and they'll say I should be on the shitting podcast. I thought we rotate the shitting podcast. No. I should be hosting the shitting podcast.
It was very interesting that you thought shitting last week. You said bidets were fine, and this week you're not that crazy
and
about.
Steve said that you were bitching about the shitting podcast, but Steve's a fucking asshole. No, he's not an asshole. I never said he was an asshole. You say he was an asshole. The fucking tired.
Steve himself said he shits with wet wipes.
But I think Mike crystallized it like only he can. Is that when you give people keys to the palace, they're in the basement.
Sure,
they're not the king of the kingdom, but they start to get delusions. And that's going on right now. I believe. Maybe I'm wrong.
A little bit.
So Mike and the Minifans the other night. And I'll tell you what. I know people don't like him. I'll say it right now. I'm a Chris guy.
Oh, me too now, yeah.
I'm a Chris guy.
Yeah, so am I.
He's good. He's bizarre. He's weird.
Yeah, but he's
very strange looking.
He's a good talker.
He looks like a penis. Like his face and his head and his shape is shaped like a penis.
Okay.
I was going to say he looks like, you remember the movie Road Trip with Tom Green in it? The dweeby guy who uses his car. I forget what the actor's name is.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The skinny guy?
Yes.
That's who he kind of looks like.
Oh, DJ
Qualls?
Yeah.
Jerry used to say I look like
that.
him, which I didn't appreciate. That's fine. You look like him. So, if people don't know, we had the woman Dee Dee on before. She's married to, obviously.
Well, obviously.
The former parody account, obviously. I say former. Because, once again, I'll tell you what, the ladies play rougher than the guys, man. People always say how tough I am. So obviously he's gone from the universe. And I think Dee Dee's gone as well.
Yeah.
Essentially because Steve lied. I mean, if you really want to,
I didn't. I mean, I made a mistake.
Who's getting a pass as a Steve.
Total and complete pass.
Right? Am I wrong?
I defended him.
No, you're not wrong at all.
I
mean,
you missed. So Dee Dee,
I was looking at the DM thread.
You were trying to stir some shit up at the end of the show the other day.
Yes, I was looking at the DM thread, and there was something about Lauren. There was some kind of controversy.
Lauren Lynn, who hosts the
Lady Minifans.
The Lady Minifans. Yes, there was some controversy about scheduling guests.
I'm not sure why is she like Mike? Is she the host of that show?
Yeah, she kind of leads it.
So nobody else can host it. It's her little.
Well, she's the first lady. Don't forget.
It's always every position's up for election. That's what I would say. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I just said, it sounds like there's some controversy. Sounds like Dee Dee might have been bumped off of the show. I guess Dee Dee maybe didn't know, or that conversation hadn't been had, or there wasn't drama, where I implied that there was drama, and then drama arose to fill the implication, I suppose.
So she then on Discord.
So after I saw her tweet, she had some very hot tweets about the whole situation, saying that I was a liar. So I just reached out to her publicly and privately and said, "Hey, sorry, I misinterpreted this. No big deal."
And then people went on Discord and continued to call her a liar, right?
Yeah. And she screen capped my apology to her and posted it in the Discord. And then Lauren Lynn took issue with her posting private messages and just escalated from there.
Well, I mean, I would say there are two errors there. Dee Dee should not have done that.
So I don't know about that.
I mean, I did.
I mean, it is a private correspondence.
Yes, but it's something that Steve also said publicly. It's not like he said, "Hey, keep this quiet."
I'd check in with Steve first if I were her.
Maybe. Okay.
I'm just saying that's all. Like there should be some respect there.
I mean, I didn't feel. I'm not mad at her. For
I understand.
Doing
No,
I understand. I
wanted to do it publicly and personally and privately because I did. I fucked up and caused her a headache.
I'm not sure that was Lauren's business.
Oh yeah.
So I'm kind of like, what do you like? Leave it alone. And I would also say, above all this, over the last couple of weeks, talked a lot about mental health, and that doesn't exempt you from when you're wrong getting called out for when you're wrong. But this is a woman, Dee Dee, who's talked about fucking being hospitalized and having suicide attempts. Like, this is a woman who is clearly struggling with her mental health.
Yeah, but
there's also sort of
yeah, but you know what? She came on the show. She goes on Discord. I don't have a problem with people responding to her.
Neither do I.
I don't think every time someone says I'm dealing with stuff, because then I deal with that shit. Stop making fun of me, guys.
Well, you're on the show.
You know what I mean? I understand. Well, so was she.
I just think there needs to be a little forgiveness and compassion amongst the Minifans.
That's the thing. It shouldn't be like
take
this
so seriously, but also you can
there's
get mad
also
at
this,
stuff
but there's also this let's fucking berate them, then they leave, and then we celebrate that they're gone. I look at it as, and we'll get to what happened. This is a woman and a guy who I look at as customers.
Right.
And loyal listeners. And they've been
super
good
fans. They both got tattoos.
That's what I was going to say. They got tattoos on their body. He went to Madawaska. I imagine they buy merchandise. They listen to the show every day. They like the show. They're part of the universe. They are not enemies. Like, they didn't, people say, oh, Julie DeCaro has mental illness and you went after her. Well, A, she went after me, and B, she has shit on us before.
Right.
Like, these are allies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all. Like, you're right. If somebody does something, fucking call them out. I don't care. God knows. I've done it all the time. But
that's what I mean. If Lauren's mad about that, I don't have a problem with her saying, hey, fuck you.
No, I don't either.
I don't either. You can't every interaction go, ooh, what is this person dealing with?
I don't either, but I do think there's from some of the older Minifans, I think there is some rigidity. Some, where that doesn't exist with, whether it's with the Discord guys at first or with whenever somebody new comes in, there's a sort of territorial thing that's strange. You don't ever see that?
Sure. No, definitely.
So, I guess I get that and I don't get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're so advanced in the process that now the Discord people are even having their own rigidity. Like no question. They've got their own version of the old guard.
It's unbelievable. I don't even understand, and I've created it. I mean, I run this fucking cult. And
but it needs to be more of an evangelical cult. Like, we want to be growing. You need to be knocking on doors and trying to share the gospel.
If somebody's trying to privately profit off it and they lie to you about it, fuck them. And then they're assholes about it, fuck them. That's fine. But Dee Dee got mad, and now sort of she's just gone now. Listen, I dumped all over what's her face a couple weeks ago, the Blind Mike's groupie. Mm-hmm. Not the Blind Mike's groupie, the Steve's groupie.
Oh yeah.
And maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know, but they shit on us, so it's different. Dee Dee didn't dump on the show.
No, she said she loves the show.
Yeah,
she just didn't like the way she was getting.
In fact, the only person she said she loves is me.
Yes.
She said loves me, likes you
likes
two.
Us, yes.
Maybe Steve, I think she said, or maybe one of you two guys, and then fuck everybody else. It was. And she didn't, I will say, she did not articulate her side of the argument very well.
No.
But I think she's somebody who...
To be fair, it's kind of a confusing... The entire evolution of this blowout.
But my main point is just sort of... I don't know.
Do you want to play the audio of the blow up on Mike and the Minifans?
I guess there's just some
good job engineering this controversy.
Some tight ass syndrome going on here, I think. But maybe I'm
You
wrong.
seriously are, and it's...
What have I said? I feel the same way about you. So
what have I said to you that's mean, Dee Dee? What have I said to you that's mean? Go ahead. One thing.
You don't have to say anything, honey. I get it. This is why I'm not friends with girls, because they're bitches. I mean, someone comes along and you even see a tiny little bit of challenge, a tiny little bit of competition, and fuck it. You can't keep your claws in your pants.
Well, hold on real quick.
I should have said this. I don't know why there's competition at all.
I really like that line from Lauren, though. Keep your claws in your hands. It's pretty good.
Do you think there's something? We had Dee Dee on and we liked her and she was a good sport.
Yeah.
Do you think the other Minifans get jealous when they hear that? Do you think there's something to that?
I think it was the Miniladies show. They've got that. They've got the little sisterhood, and Lauren wanted to bring someone in new, and
they're not on this week. I heard. Well, they have to be on this.
Lauren had a prior engagement, so they couldn't do it.
Blind Mike's groupie can hold the fort down, right?
They have to do a show now to respond to this. What the fuck are you talking about?
I assume whatever engagement she had is
canceled.
Canceled.
They have to do it now.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, whoever the fuck they haven't kicked out at this point.
It's just those two.
They've been bullied and shamed.
Those two mean girls, Regina George, the Minifans.
And look, we love them all. Their hearts are all in the right place. There's nobody there that's a bad person.
No.
I just think it was not. I don't know. I have to admit, I totally get where the first lady's coming from.
Yep.
But I felt bad for Dee Dee. I just felt bad because I think she's somebody who struggles. That's all. I just felt bad. She's a big fan of the show. I just felt bad for her.
There's a thing in general with the Minifans going on right now where they keep talking about clout chasing, and it's there's certain individuals, who one of you alluded to earlier, that kind of deserve that. Where it's all right,
I don't think that's her.
It's become too much, but. If you're on Twitter or you do my show or any other YouTube show or whatever, on some level you want attention. Like that's undeniable. So this idea of clout chasing, looking for attention, that's what we're all doing. Because we're all on social media, we all want likes and all that shit.
But
we got to get over that at some point.
Well, yeah, but if she's somebody who has real mental issues, then maybe she shouldn't do it.
Sure, maybe. But other people going at her and saying, you wanted this, it's like, that's what we're all doing.
And so do you. That's why you're doing it.
Exactly.
Right, yes. But I also think, like, if you're her, you can't react like that.
No.
I mean, you can, but you can't. You got to have some examples.
Oh, well, right.
She may be right, but
I think she was saying it's the tone with which Lauren talked about it.
I guess I don't know. But there's also this. There's also. So hold on. See, I mean, we've talked about people who've just lost connection with reality. Like Blind Mike's groupie is on with DEC the other day at the end of this fucking podcast, talking about how her and Lauren Lynn have built this bond on their show together. Like you've done
3-4 weeks.
You've been on for like an hour and 45 minutes together. You've been on for half a radio show together. Like this bond. Like what are we fucking talking? You're not Mike and the Mad Dog or Kirk Minihane and Jerry
their DMs. They could be virtual pen pals.
I'm sure they're best friends, but like you've built no fucking bond. Like
I think it should make you happy that people are experiencing this kind of friendship and community.
I want some, not total, connection to reality. That's all. I mean, let's not, let's be serious. Blind Mike's groupie is not a particularly compelling personality.
Why you say?
I'm just being fair about this. On the air, she's a very nice person, big fan.
Nice. I say the only person that likes me in this world.
But she's I've heard nothing compelling from her. Nothing.
Right. I see what you mean, but it's like
I'm not trying to be a dick here, but I'm just like, let's keep doing the show. I think she's doing a good job.
Yeah.
But as long as Mike said, as long as we understand, you're held to a different standard. We got it. The ladies are held to a different standard. We hear it every episode. Talk about something else. That's all.
Yeah, well, that's why you get into issues of anxiety and people talk about that stuff.
Sure.
There is an element of this too, and I'll say this, and this is why I didn't want to talk about my stuff or anything. The reason I think Minifan should understand this, like DEC when he does his podcast, the reason people want to hear about your mental illness specifically, I know you joked about it before, but it's because you're interesting.
It's because it's me.
And people have a connection to you, and they feel like they know you. Whereas Blind Mike's groupie, no offense, no one knows her.
No, she could talk about that. I feel bad for her. I think she told her story, and it's a powerful story, and I feel bad for her.
That's why even I don't want to talk about that
nice
because I don't think anyone's interested in it necessarily.
No, I mean, anybody. It's just. I just do it better than anybody else. I don't want to be a dick, but I just do. I'm great. I happen to be great at this. That's all. I think I'm the best ever at this. Blind Mike's groupie right behind. When her and Lauren Lynn forget it. The bond they built. I'm fucked.
Them together is above you.
Yeah,
you alone.
Right, that's different. Yeah. Like, one day John Stockton met Karl Malone. Lives changed.
Right.
Mike and the Mad Dog. Mm-hmm. Kirk and Jerry.
Yeah, Mike
Martin
and
Lewis.
Matt from Providence.
Mike and Matt in Providence. Who was on bench this week.
He was not by any...
Nah, that's not what I was told.
I know, he's very upset. I don't know
Was he or no?
He seemed like
somebody else. Like
he's been asking me about Matt and the Minifans.
Was it real or is he pretending this time? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. He was mad that I liked this fight more than his. He was upset about that.
Well, their fight was but that was real.
Right.
Matt said it was a lie. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? What are you dragging me into?
You're gonna act tough and you're extremely sensitive. You can't handle it. You're sitting here obviously unable to handle it.
Well, she's right, but she's right. But I think that's kind of like the point. I don't think I hope Dee Dee continues to listen to the show. We like her, and doesn't. She's better off. I think some people can handle it. Like Blind Mike's group, I think is actually pretty tough. Like she'll take this joke around, and she'll know half of it's kind of having some fun.
Yeah.
And she's got to stiff up her lip and da-da-da, and same with everybody else. And some people, it's probably not for them.
No.
That's all. And then you find them, and they listen to the show, and they have a good time. But I do think there's something, I've talked about this all the time, all the way back to the old days, when you get that first little whiff of the Minihane world connection, and you get that little bump, and you're relevant in this world for a little bit. Some people can handle it. I'm trying to think of somebody who handles it really well. DEC handles it really well.
DEC probably,
DEC,
right?
Tim and Ken?
Tim and Ken.
R.A. Minihane.
Right. DC, for all his, lack of talent.
Perversions.
Right. Can handle it and roll with the punches, and he never seems to get flustered.
No. Life must be a simulation.
Actually,
his old partner, not so much. At times, yes. Like right now, we're at a good time with MHP, but it's going to get bad at some point.
Well, Steve from Providence is probably the best example, because if someone else, if you put the title of saving the show, where you said like Steve from Providence helped get you out of Entercom, if someone else had that title, I feel like you'd hear a lot more from him. Where Steve from Providence does a good job of saying like, okay, he sits back and makes his jokes, and that's about it.
He's the best. He's probably the best. He and Kevin are probably the,
Yeah.
Kevin's another one.
Mount Rushmore.
Kevin's another one, you don't ever hear from him.
No.
Until you have to. The Steve's a liar guy. No social media, but in his own way.
He doesn't want any attention. Yeah.
But That was my take. Like, I don't blame anybody for that. Like, I think everybody was right in that fight, in that argument. No issue with anybody, but I just felt bad. That's all.
Except for me for lying and creating the entire controversy.
Dee Dee was probably wrong, but I also felt like bad for her. If that makes sense. That's all. Like, there was listen, she agreed to go on the show. You can't go on the show and not talk about it if she's on
Everybody else, because they've been listening for longer. I love the show. I love Kirk. I like Blind Mike. I like Steve. And the rest of you can go fuck yourselves.
She left? Is she mad at me?
Yes, Chris.
Yes, Chris.
That was the big takeaway. Chris always has his finger on the pulse of the room.
It's your man. It's your man.
My advice to Chris would be like, not everything has to be like the joke. The joke of, why are we talking about this at this certain
That's
time?
what I tried to tell him the week before.
Like the week before, I give him a first week pass. We can now move on. Like everything.
He did a good job after that, though.
He did. Yeah. Everything at its core is stupid. Okay. Yes. So let's move on.
Exactly.
Let's
why do we talk about any of it?
Although he made a tremendous point toward the end of the show. Talk about getting a pass lost in the coronavirus is this fucking NAMI or NAMI or whatever.
NAMI, yes.
NAMI.
Oh, yeah.
He's 100% right.
God, what a total pass.
Should I, or do you think this is a bad look? Should I try and get that money back?
No, you should try and get the money back and give it to the Jed Foundation.
All right.
Right?
And that's what I'll do if they'll do it.
I would think so,
It may cost the people their lives, but it's not
going to happen, but sure, go for it. You want to be You know
what you do is you Periscope it. Go to their headquarters today.
Hello!
Or do a prank phone call.
That's what I was thinking. Trying to record them.
Yeah, I'm on a bridge, whatever. If I don't get my money back, I'm going to jump. You think that'll work?
You're tangoed with the wrong guy, Nami.
Poor taste. Very poor taste.
Guy just hangs up. Oh, well, we'll take the money.
Speaking of which, though, you could go to KirkMinihaneShow.com and get those T-shirts.
I ordered a couple of them, by the way.
Yes.
Me too?
Yes. So I should be getting those. Is Amazon or delivery service, is it super delayed right now or no?
I haven't heard word one from Barstool about this.
About the whole thing?
About coronavirus? Haven't heard anything.
Are we okay legally now to not have the
labor notice?
Yeah. We still have it, obviously.
Yeah. No, it's still up displayed prominently
when is that?
in the kitchen.
60 days or?
Yeah, I think it was 60 days.
60 days.
Okay. We'll just leave it up there for a good long period of time.
In the kitchen?
The mural has also been postponed for a while? Corona mural?
I corresponded with Steve last week, and he's plugging away.
Okay.
That's what when
if it was just Steve doing the mural and that's how he referred to it.
Definitely possible.
When you rely on a Minifan who's doing it for free, it's you don't get to choose.
Just break anybody's balls, Steve. I'm just asking.
My balls feel a little broken. I'll be honest.
I mean, you ruined Dee Dee's life. If you didn't fucking put your fucking just big shit up at the end of that show, none of that would have happened.
I know. The real casualty in all that is obviously.
I agree.
We lost obvious.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I mean, I do understand. He's being a good husband.
Yes.
But as I said before, the job is not to run good Minifans out.
Exactly.
That's kind of my issue. That's all. I'm not blaming anybody specifically, but I'm just saying that's not really the job.
But if you had to, it would be Steve we blame specifically for this?
Yes. Well, I mean, Steve's the main culprit.
Sure.
Yes.
I think I have to shoulder the blame, yeah.
Have you reached out to them since?
I have not reached out to Dee Dee since. No.
Why don't you do that?
Can't. How do we?
We must have her number. We've called her.
I didn't. Remember, we were trying to call her on Wednesday.
She deleted the account with which she sent the number.
Yeah.
Oh, she sent the number on that account?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. So she's gone now.
Yeah, we don't know how to get a hold of her.
I'm sure she'll reach out.
I hope
she'll hear now.
She'll hear us. Dee Dee, we're here for you.
But my point, it's like, what are we doing here? We're not, there's, what do you guys think it is at its core that there's this, is it like?
I think it was the absence of regular Kirk Minihane shows.
I would agree with that.
Well,
and then we tried
sorry
to
for my mental health. Jeez.
Yeah, well, I mean, you had to.
You really left us in a bind.
Pumps over that out of guilt.
You're being a little selfish over the last couple of weeks, and the Minifans are feeling it.
God, I suppose. What else? Well, you know what? I'll make everybody feel better, if you'd like. I also have an idea, sort of an idea. Here's my friend Pete Carl.
Okay. Sorry, the other ones are the message she posted to students on the first day.
I did notice
that.
Yeah. Good for kids who were. Their parents are spending, was it at Emerson?
Yeah.
$70,000 to, learn from home. Here's my friend Pete Carl's tweet the other day. White men have been living out their trauma response to war crisis for hundreds of years, their disassociation mistaken for reason. The severest disassociation results in pathological narcissism, a closed system incapable of rational thinking. A pandemic requires relational thinking. What? So there you go. Something to think about, Mike. Something to chew on.
As a friend of yours once used to say, explain that to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Because I don't quite get it.
Just something to chew on. Just marinate through the day.
Okay.
I can't even read this. It doesn't make any sense, this thing.
The message that she posted for her students?
Do you think when she was driving to school the other day with no traffic, is she less likely to beat the shit out of somebody now, or no?
I hope so.
Her male rage has...
I beg your pardon. Not her. Him.
Right. His male rage has subsided.
It has.
No Kavanaugh face on the way in today.
No drooling of the lip. No beating anybody.
No, this is a time we can all calm down a little bit and think about the finer things in life.
No wives choking on their food and the husbands say, another excuse to whack the old lady around.
She usually does that on my cock. Am I right, fellas?
The more important question is, with the economy in the shitter, do white people still give other white people free shit?
Yes.
White men, sorry.
I can confirm.
White men are still giving out free cars?
I got a new car yesterday.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it was fine.
It's good to know. As long as Whitey's taking care of Whitey, I guess we'll make it through the flu.
Well, it's good when the good liberals like this, have that nice, young, sort of, diverse people to vote for president for. I'm looking at two guys a combined age of over 160 on the stage,
and it's their party. Like that's the
we
part
can
for
do that.
years.
We did that. We've been through this before with the coronavirus. We've been through this before. We've been through this before with dealing with the viruses that the N1H1 as well as what happened in Africa.
That was the sad one.
That was sad.
And it's like, me at 28 would make that mistake very easily, but I'm also not running for president.
Yeah, Biden. But it's over. I mean, Biden's going to be the nominee. He's going to roll. Are they going to? Was Michigan supposed to be tomorrow?
Yeah.
How are they going to do that?
I know they already postponed Louisiana, as we told you on the Robinson Report last night.
I heard that. How are they going to? How are they going to do that? Is that something else we're going to now get? You're going to be able to do it online.
I mean, how'd that go with the app they had in Iowa?
Well.
So I mean, I just don't think they have the infrastructure right now to vote online, and there's all kinds of cybersecurity concerns.
So you're gonna have a bunch
of
people stuffed in some churches and schools tomorrow.
25 at a time.
I mean, they're going to have to set up procedures: 6-foot distancing, lots of hand sanitizer.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, I think if it does come back with a second spike in the fall, and then you have to start talking about, is it a good idea to have a general election? Things are going to get fucking scary.
Well, how is Donald Trump going to possibly pitch to the Democrats in this country pushing the election back?
I mean, the thing about this, though, if your challenge is going to be turnout, so you're going to have to convince your base, risk coronavirus to get out and vote. Who votes at the highest levels? Old people.
True.
Or we'll have a 78 to 63 election.
It could be
100 people voting.
It's going to be like a Colorado election.
If you could make it out there, your vote will count for more.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have only the MHBs of the world will be voting in our elections.
Very strange take. I don't really understand that take at all.
Would have liked to hear it on the Robinson Report.
Yeah, why didn't he go on with you?
His girlfriend's parents made a surprise trip over.
From where?
About an hour before we were supposed to go. I don't know.
So what?
That's a tough thing with MHB. That's why Trash Talk ended. Or Listen Up, Dummies.
Well, he's a busy guy.
He's a busy guy. He's
His girlfriend's parents showed up?
Well, not that specific.
I can appreciate that. I mean, he's got a life. I don't hold it against him.
Yeah.
He's got a commitment,
other
didn't he?
things to do.
He did, yeah.
So, I mean, shouldn't he honor that commitment?
Well, I suppose, but I mean, there are exigent circumstances in life. What are we moving into the second phase of the disinfectant wipes here?
Yes. It's been an hour.
We're at like 23 pumps from the Purell, and now we've got
definitely
another
not 23. That's an odd number. It definitely did not happen.
Do you know how many?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What else we got?
I've got a different brand of cleaning wipes if you want to, be doubly certain.
No, thanks. I don't trust your fucking
okay
Russian homemade brands.
Is Tony going to be your guy now? I think he should be.
Yeah, I think Tony comes back. I think Tony did a good job. I mean, he came in loaded for bear. He had his jokes. He was ready, I think, for MHB to make fun of him for poetry. So there was kind of a bait and switch on him. But I think
who is he?
He's just a Minifan.
He is? Do I know him? Does he have an account or?
Yeah, he has one of the lesser known Minifan accounts. It's like Minifan with an A, Mina.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been around.
Yeah. No, so he was good. He reached out and said that he disagreed with me about Obamacare. So I said, hey, let's do it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, get ready, kids.
Worse than DC's boring, like second-rate Howie Carr takes.
I know. I know.
The one I'll tell you.
Am I wrong about that or no?
No, I mean there was clearly like a moment where DEC just switched and he was like,
leech.
"You're a leech."
What happened?
And I was looking at him. I'm like, this guy's like in a. I mean, he looks like he's professional. I don't think it's not like he's up here with his EBT card.
It was like jokey. It's funny you said that. So I was running this morning listening to it, and it was jokey. And so I don't know if I understand I'm old, so maybe you guys can help me with this. But on YouTube, there's no way I can get out of YouTube and listen to it, right?
Right.
Right? Or no?
Yeah, so that's why we've been putting
on the RSS feed.
Yeah.
Okay. So once in a while when I'm running, it'll actually just kind of hit like the 10-second thing or whatever, or it'll jump ahead like with your thing the other day with MHB. It happened to me a couple of times. It's jumped ahead like 14 minutes or something randomly. Like
that might have been the technology.
Might have been.
Yeah.
So this happened, and I thought because it was like joking around, and all of a sudden DEC was like, "Oh, what are you, a leech? What do you? Let me ask you a question. What do you think Bernie Sanders had his honeymoon?" I'm like, "What the fuck is what is this
in Russia?
Shitty." I'm like, I understand we're mocking shitty right wing talk with this.
No, he was at the right. He had the right crowd though.
I'm like, this
Steve and Matt were like, "Oh, that's a good one."
There's supposed to be some parody attached.
No,
to
so
it.
that Matt and DEC were both getting so angry. I was like, I'm getting upstaged on the Robinson Report. Like,
So
I need to be angrier. What is going on?
My only gripe with the Robinson Report is with Steve hosting, we get too mild-mannered and S.C. Robinson.
Also, no suit from Steve last night, which I didn't like.
I went with my Miltons.
Oh, that's true. You look good. That's true. You did look good. But yeah,
I don't want him to look
good. Yeah, S.C. Robinson is kind of stay out of the way there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of moderating the discussion. You know what? I need my thumb.
You know what
we
you
need
need?
a host, yeah.
You know what you need is you might need a one-on-one with just a liberal.
Oh, that's possibly.
You know what I mean?
Me and Tony head to head.
We need some good scoffs.
I think three
but
people
you've become,
is
I
the
think
right
you've
number.
become more moderate as you've gotten older, though.
Well, of course, yeah.
Like the wild man of 6 or 7 years ago is
the bad boy of Russian.
You know what I'm gonna say, Steve? I think S.C. Robinson might be dead and buried.
You think I lost it?
Oh my God.
It's possible.
I want to challenge you, but
I did try to bury S.C. Robinson.
What did he say when he had his fists in the air? And that what was the
It's huge. Voter fraud is huge.
Where is that guy? That guy is that guy dead?
That guy no longer thinks voter fraud is huge.
That's what I was waiting for.
I missed that guy. We all missed that guy.
He's too even keeled now.
He's been replaced by DEC.
I was just trying to be wacky on TV so they'd invite me back, and it worked.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure you should be invited back on the SC on the Robinson Report at this point. I'm worried.
I'm gonna get bumped for my own show.
Neither should Matt, by the way. What was that? Matt was like, "Hey, stop talking over it."
I know. What the fuck? When did he
the
become
second it got interesting, Matt's like, "Hey, knock it off, man."
Yeah, when did he become so serious?
Well, there's I think
self-quarantine. Shut up.
I think we entered it. I think the Matt versus Joe from Scranton fight was a seminal moment in KMS YouTube content because now everyone thinks that they have to come in and fight and be loud and be hot.
Yes, they
think it's a hot medium and they have to come in and scream.
It's like you can talk about the middle ladies. I was kidding around earlier. And I was largely kidding around. They all blind Mike Scroopy. The first lady do a good job. But they just go on and they just kind of talk. They don't have to go on this week and fight. But not everything has to be a big fight. I know I like that stuff when it's real. I like it.
But sometimes you do. Sometimes
I don't need Matt Carano attacking this guy who is actually making pretty legitimate points.
Well, not really, but
but I mean, but he was making a case.
Yes, yeah,
and fucking DEC is doing this hardcore right wing. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like some shithead caller to some AM station somewhere.
I was wondering if there was something between them that I wasn't aware of, where DEC would know this.
No, I think a switch flipped in DEC's brain. He was like, you know what,
kitty file.
I'm going to be.
Who knows? Who the hell knows?
You're all each.
I mean, he got so mad. What the fuck are you so mad? Like, this guy's also an idiot. Like, what's going to get? I always wondered that. What's going to get solved in this debate? You're both stupid. Like, what are you talking about?
But I will say, other than that, it sounds like. If I was just listening to that for the first time and didn't know what it was, it was a good political podcast.
But you would agree, though, that the consenting voice is needed, though.
Yes.
Like that, if it's just
the disagreeing voice.
Dissenting.
Did I say consenting?
Yeah.
Sorry, dissenting. Yeah, the voice of dissent is needed.
I think 3 is actually the right number. If you get 3 people,
what kind of zone would you say
crosstalk.
that is?
I said that's the Goldilocks zone.
So would I.
Damn right.
3, yeah, I think so. You get away with 4, but I think 3 is okay.
Yeah, but you definitely need. I think the second one was better than the first one. Because we had a little bit more diversity of opinion there. But yeah.
Yes, and you've got the coronavirus right now. It's topical.
It is. So yeah,
you can do it. I'd say it's. By the way, I haven't checked since the show started. For all I know, in the last hour and a half, who the hell knows what's happened, right?
Yeah.
Have you checked it all, Steve, or no?
No, I haven't.
Let me see here.
Let's find out. There's still a world out there.
Dale Bears tested positive for coronavirus.
The stock market is taking a beating.
Oh, yeah.
already triggered another.
Well, he knew that was going to happen.
Throw some more money in there.
Yeah, Blind Mike picked a great opportunity to start his investing career.
I did, though. I bought a little too high, but I'm just going to keep buying.
And these are serious shares, too. We're talking hundreds of thousands. No?
More serious than I should be buying, probably.
Oh, boy. The president has weighed in, though, 50 minutes ago. God bless the USA! Exclamation point.
That social distancing tweet was great.
Doesn't that?
And then at the press conference, you can tell when he goes off script because he says, "I'm declaring a state of national emergency." Two pretty big words right there.
Pretty big words.
Oh, well, my friend Menners has weighed in. The worst take ever was Dee Dee saying Lauren Taylor was jealous of her. So off the mark.
Ooh, there you go.
Well, these are the times where we have to get into these issues.
Yeah, so it's very important.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as Menners weighs in. 2 foot tall moron. Just said the other day, 38 inches of pure hate.
How could you tell he's that short? Is that that much taller than him?
There was some meme that went, I had no idea,
Okay.
but there was some meme in some of the end. There was a picture of him being too short to go on some kiddie ride. He had ice cream in his hand. It just made me laugh. It's funny that he's short. It just makes me laugh. I like the guy, but
it might be part of his anger.
So if a guy's short, it's funny. I don't, I know we can't say it anymore, but it's funny.
No, that you can attack short men. I think.
I mean, they're barely even people if you're under 6 foot.
Jesus Christ. I'm 5'11".
I say
what I said.
I say I'm 6 feet, but that's a total lie. I'm like 5'11". Like 5'11"
You're taller than me.
I know, like 5'11" 3/4. I've never hit this. I never hit the 6 foot mark.
Damn it.
It does bother me. 5'11" just doesn't sound as good as 6 feet.
Yeah.
So I say 6 feet. I think.
What were you on your basketball roster?
6 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I think so. I shouldn't say that.
Did you stop growing in high school?
No, he was 6 feet in high school. Now he's 5'11".
Well, it's happened as you get older. I was maybe I grew an inch or two in high school, maybe, but I was pretty good size in like 7th and 8th grade. I could play like power forward or something at that age. But yeah, you sort of. I 6'2", 6'3", it changed my life. I don't think I'd be successful.
Really?
I think
because the math
would
says
you have
you would
a basketball career though?
Nah, I think taller guys can kind of get away with being. Steve's different. He's a hard worker. I think some tall guys just kind of cruise by with being tall.
Yeah. Well, some guys hate it though. I feel like.
I definitely think
Steve's not quite tall enough.
Yeah, he's like 7'2" or something.
Whoa! You ever play basketball? How tall are you?
I definitely think you.
No, his Twitter
there
handle
are
is Big
advantages.
Steve though.
That's true. He's a big.
It's because I was Big Steve. I am a large person.
What?
College football.
They called you Big Steve?
Yeah, there was a Big Steve who was a senior when I was a freshman.
Careful with this. Just careful before you tell the story. Keep in mind, everyone's home right now.
I know.
Everyone's looking for Big Steve.
They have nothing to do.
It's the life you live.
So Big Steve, what guy? Let me hear this
my
again.
Twitter handle was something more complicated with like an underscore in it, and I wanted to
tell me
change
about.
it.
I don't care about that. Tell me what this Big Steve and
I do a little bit.
College. We'll get there.
There was a Big Steve who was a senior when I was a freshman, and after he left, a few people called me Big Steve. And so when I was thinking of Twitter handles, I was like, oh, I'll go with Big Steve. Why not? It's available.
Okay.
And he represents Maine.
I'm amazingly boring and a lie. His lies are boring at this point. I don't know.
Were you Big Steve on Howie? Did he call you Big Steve ever?
No.
See, I just assumed that you're in my phone as Big Steve because I assumed that was your name.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't even assume that was his name.
There we go. It's official.
Well, I met him on
he's Blind Mike.
I met
I'm
him
Big
on
Steve.
Twitter, so I assume that's how he went. I assume that's what he went by.
Do you have his Blind Mike on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, we discussed this. Because you guys were like, oh, you always call him Blind Mike.
You did. Yeah, you still or no?
It's because I write it in like descriptions for the show or the blog posts. I got to keep his branding consistent.
He always refers to you as Kirk Minihane, I notice.
What do you mean?
He says your full name.
When we talk?
Well, when he's talking about you. Like I noticed that last night on the Robinson Report. He said, I think Kirk Minahane's going to be in studio tomorrow.
Oh, good. Like it doesn't need to be.
It's very formal.
Yeah, we'll keep it formal. I don't think we need.
I'm saying, he uses my full name as well. Blind Mike.
Good. That's true. That's true. What else were we? We had some sound. What sound did I want?
Well, we had the sound from the Minifan show and Mike and the Minifans. We also had the sound from the Supreme Judicial Court with your old friend Bobby Murchison getting his ass kicked.
I mean, it's hard to. It's hard to.
Was he? I couldn't see. Was he there?
Yeah,
he
in
was.
the background.
I didn't see him.
Perfect.
Related harm.
Oh, I guess I saw him in the gifts.
Whoever directed it did an excellent job.
Yes, very, very wisely placed him right in the.
I think I was a Minifan, a sneaky Minifan directing the. Because Bob was right there on the. If you're watching it, back left, is that right?
Yes.
That must be. My girlfriend saw it and goes, "Who's the creepy looking guy?" I was like, "I'm going to guess Bob. I can't confirm."
Definitely not. No, he looked great as always. But yeah, they made the case, and then again, I can't emphasize this enough. Like they wanted to build a house on property that he didn't own. Somebody else owned it.
60 yards away.
But he could see it.
He could see it 60 yards away from the garage.
Yes.
That's
where his office is.
And his office.
And I can tell you, if you want to call me as a witness, I can confirm he works in that office.
He spends a lot of time there. Yes. It's this fucking evil lair.
But but it's 3 acres, and they were going to build a house there. I mean, the judges almost seemed like they were getting angry at this idiot Murphy.
Yeah.
It was just sitting there like a.
Now explain this to me again.
That one judge is great. That guy was great, whoever he is. But
the one who kept talking about the football field.
Yeah.
So you're at the 60
No,
yard.
I can give you examples as it relates to all of these cases. And let me just, to you're talking about an invasion of privacy, right? What is the other one? You're
open space.
I mean, you're 180 feet. That's an NFL kickoff almost away from your neighbor. That's completely different than the cases you cite where literally the building is looming over it's 14 feet away in Shepherd. It's very close. I mean, this is a radical change in the law, isn't it?
No, it is no way a radical change, Your Honor. So
I've never seen I don't pay attention to a lot, but I mean, this guy never had a chance.
No.
Didn't seem
No,
like
this is getting your ass handed to you in
There's
court.
points where they're getting angry. Towards the end, they're like getting just mad at the guy.
Well, when they were asking him, they were asking him, like, they said, you can see it, but what would change that? Like, even if it were technically over the line, you would still be able to see it. And he's like, no, but the law says, he's like, okay, maybe on a technicality, but you would still be able to see it.
See, the thing is, he didn't have a case, and he also didn't have standing to actually even bring the case.
Right.
So there's no legal merit to this whatsoever.
Yeah, but it got there. So what judge had his back, though?
I think it was the land court.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Clear. So, for example, all of the cases that were cited by the defendants that they want the court to instead look at.
But that's got to be wrong. No build. I mean, you don't get to prevent someone from building on a buildable lot.
Well, the question is whether or not it's a build.
I mean, now, if I was a judge, I'd be a good judge. I would love this. I'd say by your definition, then, if it makes him unhappy, nobody should be able to build a lot anywhere else on earth. Like, really? Like, it's just that you don't like it. No, I don't like it. I might get my view someday, or it may get, somebody else bought it. It's somebody else's property, and they want to build a house there. You're trying to say, no, it's 3 acres.
I was encouraged just in general to see a court. Maybe it works like this more often than I realized, but it seems like they were working on a technicality where the judge was like, "Yeah, fuck your technicality. I'm saying let's talk logic."
Well, I think it's
here.
no. They were technically wrong.
Right.
As well.
You're right.
That was even wrong.
They had no standing. They had no standing to even bring this case.
Their issue should be with the land judge who
allowed it to get
even said that this was a serious thing in the first place. But for Mike, if Kirk punches you, I can't sue Kirk for assaulting you. Only you can, because you have standing in the case.
Okay.
So he has no basis whatsoever to even file this fucking lawsuit.
Then how did
and they're trying to use cases in like Boston where houses are touching each other
on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yes. There was the one case that the judge explains is the house is built so close that if I'm in my kitchen doing dishes, I'm looking out my window down into Bob Murchison's living room.
Right.
That's basically what he was arguing this was like. The direct comparison.
But the guy wants to, the guy wants to have a cup of coffee in the morning, sit in his office, do some good in the world.
Listen to the Kirk
listen to a
Minihane
podcast.
Show.
As a fan, I gotta say, I almost want to take Bob's side.
Yeah.
Because it might affect his enjoyment listening to the podcast. I don't want him to not enjoy the podcast anymore.
It's clear in Sherburne, okay? What Sherburne says is that every lot shall conform to the dimensional requirements, and if it does, no building shall be built which does
How much
not
did you pay this guy, Bob?
Such dimensional requirements. So if you violate those dimensional requirements, you cannot.
I thought it was weird
out.
right here when the judge says, "How does he know this?" It's like, MHB was better with porno than you are with this. I mean, you're like, but that town has never said, but. You can't build a house on a 3-acre lot. I mean, it's just crazy.
I thought the final cut was the best one, where they literally laughed.
They laugh at this guy, yeah.
And secondly, the question is, for purposes of evaluating harm, is what was the status quo before and what will be the status quo after?
$500 an hour, this guy.
There's no house there. He has a complete unobstructed view and privacy from that lot that's looming over his house. That's 20 foot higher topography from where he is. And that he has that benefit of that open space.
The lawyers have no shame. Some lawyers have no shame.
That's what he bargained for when he came into Sherburne and got 3-acre zoning. And to squeeze another house into that 200-foot window where no house should go is particularized harm to the plaintiff.
The lot's 3 acres, though, right? That's not in dispute.
The lot is 3 acres, but if you look, you'll see that they just squeeze it in. at 3.
Well, the judges
he knows he's fucking toasted.
The judges are also laughing that hard. Yeah, they
But even the lawyer's got to be like, what the fuck am I
We
doing?
squeeze it right in the 3 acres. I mean, I don't know how well you guys. I mean, 3 acres is a massive lot for a house. It's huge.
Because
1 acre is huge.
Yeah, it's massive. 3 acres.
Just squeezing it in.
Just squeeze it right. So they just squeeze it into the regulation. That's it. Squeeze it right in. Just
Acting
gotta
like
put
they're
that
building a fucking theme park on
they
3
want,
acres.
they want the house like underground or something. Like he wants a nice view.
Squeezing it right in.
Well, it was weird when you guys chose this space for the studio with the Entercom building looming over us in Brighton.
Looms.
Oh, we filed the suit.
Look at that house looming over across the street, 200 yards away, whatever the fuck it is, 200 feet away.
I feel like the church next door would have more standing to sue us and say we can't have a studio in here.
Right. Should. Jesus. I wonder what are they doing all day? I'm gonna get a quick pumperino here for.
I think we're at
They're
25.
praying for the virus to go away.
Now, some of these fucking religious people, of course, have lost their minds.
Oh!
I mean, Jesus.
I meant to mention that. So I'm watching the debate last night, and does this happen all the time? There was an ad for atheism.
Was it really?
Yeah, they run those.
Ron
They run
Reagan.
those. Yeah, they run those during.
Oh
the,
yeah,
the
it's just,
Democratic
yeah, he's a big
debates.
thing for that.
Is that real,
It's
or
the-
was I duped?
It's the Freedom From Religion Foundation, I think, is one of them that they run. But they target the Democrats' debates because obviously all liberals are godless heathens. It's good quality advertising.
That's a good
for
point. I didn't think of it that way.
I was like, I thought it was a parody that I missed out on.
What about? Did I miss any calls? Any parody songs? What do we got?
We do have a parody song. We also have another piece of copy we could get to.
We'll get there in a second. Okay. Let's relax, Steve. Relax.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is caller number 5.
Did you hear this? I heard the beginning of it. The beginning was funny. Is it funny or no? The beginning made me laugh. I stopped because I was like, I'm going to like this. I think.
Got some old Kirk drops in here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got nobody on hold. Gotta fill those lines. Gonna have to talk about Francona. Mutton says he wants a couple mules, but I really don't wanna. 20 minutes left and it looks bleak. So I tell everyone that these calls are weak. Joe, Sammy, and Peter. 2 more years and I'll take over for Meter. 6 times has the last.
I hear that. That's funny.
There's nothing worse than talking about sports. Everything's a lie. Pretend that someone swears and I tell my producer to dump it. A little bit of hockey talk, I just died. A little bit of Bradlow by my side. A little bit of Peter talking seeds. A little bit of Danny from Quincy. A little bit of baseball and home runs. A little bit of Larry, he's so dumb. A little bit of Belichick, oh goddamn. A little bit from you helps in a hand. People forget, Tom Glavine is from Billerica. It's Adam Oates, and then it's everyone else.
That's not me, though.
No, I don't think so.
If I'm the Celtics, the one guy I wouldn't trade, Dino Raja.
Not me.
Look, if you're asking me to pick one right now, Andrew Luck. Step up, you clowns. Please don't let me drown until a gent calls only, or I'll shut this thing down. Got 1 hour left, and I just might take a call from Rob and get in a fight. I guess that's fair is my go-to line. I've been remiss to the text all night. A little bit of hockey talk, I just died. A little bit of Bradbo by my side. A little bit of Peter talking C's. A little bit of Danny from Quincy. A little bit of baseball and home runs. A little bit of Larry, he's so dumb. A little bit of Belichick, oh goddamn. A little bit from you helps spin a hand.
It's pretty fun.
That's a different conversation, and we'll have that another time. This is not one of these shows, when I'm on here, where I'm going to say, oh, all calls are welcome.
Is this guy doing an impression of me? I think so.
Line up right now, callers. We'll
That's
get
funny.
to you in a second.
That's funny.
Text at 850-850, please. Put it this way, and thanks for the call. If you have 2 goalies, you have none.
That's true. That is true. I'll stand by that.
A little bit of hockey talk,
That one more
I
time.
just died. A
We're
little
good?
bit
Yeah,
of
we're good. That's funny. That's a funny concept. Very
That
good.
guy, I recognize the voice. I don't know which songs he's done before, but he's done something.
That's Basement Boys.
Oh, okay. There you go.
What do they do?
They've done a couple of sons. They posted on their own YouTube channel.
I saw that last night. So yeah, that's funny. That's a good job. That's creative. We're gonna need as many. We'll take some songs this week. By the way,
Yeah, we are gonna need some.
We can fire them in. We can talk about most stuff, but and we'll talk about it tomorrow. I have some other ideas as well that I think we'll get to.
Oh, okay.
As the week goes on. What else we got, Steve? Or Mike, anything else we got?
Well, did you hear Chris Cuomo talking about how you need to cleanse in the era of coronavirus?
I did not. So governor's brother.
So that's why it's wash the hands, wash the surfaces.
Disinfect all the time. I mean, look, if somebody coughs or sneezes in here, it doesn't matter if you disinfected yesterday. You've got to disinfect again.
Go straight ethnic. Be cleaning everything all the time. Wait a
minute.
What does he mean by
that? I have no idea.
What's his? Didn't he give him? What was his thing last?
Getting in a fight with that guy.
Fredo.
Fredo. Right.
That's offensive. That's the N word for Italians.
So he's offended by that, but
yeah.
What does that mean? Go ethnic?
Well, you know how those people.
I think he heard cleansing, and the first thing that popped into his mind was ethnic.
Jesus,
like the people that cleaned our house as a boy.
What a bizarre instinct that is. Might as well clean myself.
Very strange.
Jesus Christ. What's the week look like for Minifan content, Stephen or Michael?
I think the Mincel Intel is coming out tonight.
Okay, I like those
as
guys.
As well as I think the OG.
Oh, good. Okay.
They recorded Friday, so I guess they can come out whenever. But
Steve reached out to me, Steve from Providence, said, do you have any suggestions? He said that, I said, again, nickel's worth of free advice.
Yeah.
I think those guys would be better served having a traditional sort of host.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, sort of to set them up, because those guys are reactors.
Sure.
Steve and TJ. That was I said, do whatever you want. I like the show, but maybe let you guys be. Steve hosting is not, he's more of a wise ass. Either that or I would go, what show I would like is a show with, maybe Kevin and Bristol and Tim and Canton, sort of a prank call show. Some
Tim
legends.
Suggested that
and Stephen Providence,
times.
too.
Yeah.
Sort of a legendary one of those shows. That could be a one-off. It doesn't have to be sort of their favorite moments, their favorite calls, and play a couple of those. I don't know.
Tim suggested that.
Yeah.
So I hope he gets on it. But yeah, that's a good idea.
So we got those guys. We've got, you're doing your thing today, Mike? Did I hear?
I guess I'm not now.
You're not today.
So
okay.
we were just going to do it to test the call-in phone lines, but we figure once we release this podcast, everybody's going to be listening to the podcast.
Oh, that's true.
We're just going to test the phone lines and get ready for the Minihane Brothers show.
But I'll do that. So if you're doing that tomorrow, maybe Wednesday?
Wednesday, okay. And
Wednesday then maybe a trash talk as well if MHB's around?
Okay, good. And then I'm sure we'll have a bunch of other shit as well during the week. Endless stuff, which is good. We're going to give you, as I said the other day, I said it somewhere, we're going to give you lots of content this week. As much as we can. I mean, I don't. My other thing is, like, I know a lot of people are hungry for it, but a lot of people are home right now. Are they going to be listening for 2.5 hours today?
Yes.
I don't mean to be this guy, but you don't have kids.
Oh.
It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough.
Well, I mean, you guys said half our audience is fucking 15 years old.
That's true. That's a good point. But, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to give them 3.5 hours a day and bludgeon them with it either.
Yeah.
That's sort of the other thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I think we throw it out there and get some feedback.
Yeah,
right. Just see what people are in the mood for. But
I
was thinking that people by and large would have more downtime. They'd be working.
I would think
so
too.
I guess if you have kids, it's different. But I think our demographic information about the audience is imperfect, so we don't really know.
Also, while kids are watching whatever they're watching, you can throw headphones in. You know
That's
what I mean?
true. And I do. Yeah, and you do forget. I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you the place it's going to be taking. I can't even imagine. I remember when we would get weeklies for radio, once in a while, especially in the winter, we'd have these odd ones when there were, because we could break them down by day, by segment. Mm-hmm. And some days on snow days, because our audience was guys who worked, basically, and had kids, had an income. So when there were snow days, we had nobody listening.
Yeah.
Nobody. I can't imagine what the radio ratings are going to look like right now.
See, because we always thought about it the other way when I was working for Howie, because his audience is much older, like retired people. And so on snow days when everything closes down, our ratings would go up.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
just more people sitting home.
Those people actually listen at home
or something. Yeah,
that's
like our streaming numbers.
Right.
And stuff
our audience wouldn't listen at home, really, because they would be driving. So
Yeah.
I have to think that radio is going to be taking a beating right now.
Well, that was my order the other day. Like the first couple of days, you can talk about how the sports leagues are affected, but like Steve brought up Barstool again. The sports talk radio is going to have a miserable. What are they going to talk about in a week?
But I think you're right, though. Fewer people driving.
They're going to get bailed out by Brady, I think.
Nobody's in their cars.
Oh, yeah. Around
Imagine
here.
if Brady signed somewhere else.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah,
but
even
with the
even
Bucks
then.
for 3 weeks.
Oh, no.
How many people who have 97.3 as a preset in their car are going to EI.com?
97.3?
What is it?
93.7?
93.7.
No, sorry.
Yeah. But I will say, like, if Brady signs somewhere else,
yeah,
they can do Panic for a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
if Brady signs with the Patriots, That's bad for them in a weird way for a couple of weeks.
But it was weird. I flipped back, like while Trump was giving his address, like right when it ended, I flipped over to Felger and Maz to see what they were talking about. They were talking about Brady.
No, they don't.
The country is shutting down.
Well, they are to their credit incapable of cracking.
Yeah.
You can't break them.
Yeah.
You can't. You
Which
can't.
is hilarious because someone on that show is tweeting about what Trump's saying.
Yeah, Tony Maserati loves the show.
Yeah.
Big part of it.
Style.
What was that?
Hammock style.
I mean, but we always talk.
Hammock is my home.
We always talk about how we talk about everything, and I think that does lead to stuff like you saw on Mike's show the other night, where people get all worked up.
Yeah.
There is something to the other way, I guess. Like they just like the Fred stuff they'll never talk about.
No.
The coronavirus, they just don't. Some places are just like, like the stuff with Curtis. They just like, nope, we're ignoring it.
That just went away.
And we'll just, maybe, I can't do it, but maybe there's something to that. I don't know.
Like the University of Phoenix.
Right. University of Phoenix. There's, exactly.
Let's let it ride.
I've been told by people that listen to that show that that's more or less how he sounds usually, early in the morning.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what they tell me.
Oh, I read.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then there's some real issues.
Well, I'm not saying anything, but.
I'm not sure what to say about that. All right, what else?
I tried to find some bad radio around the country.
Yeah, we get a little bit of bad radio if you want to get into that. Men's Room Live, the Ola Boys.
Oh, those guys still going strong?
Doing a risque segment.
Yes.
Tempting the FCC to crack down on them.
They actually, I pointed to that one, but it was more interesting to listen to them talk about coronavirus. They went into a segment called, what's the craziest thing you've bought? And they did that for 3 hours.
Oh, Jesus. But I mean, these guys are fucked.
Yeah.
I saw you tweet the other day, Steve. Who's the first Minifan to catch coronavirus, right? Who was the lead pick?
Mayo.
Fingers crossed,
well,
right?
that's what they're hoping.
Well, he already he claims he might have it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. Well, thoughts and prayers.
Hopefully he's older than we think. He's 76.
Maybe the next nickel's worth of free advice is going to be how to survive corona.
Are we getting another one of those this week or no?
I don't know if we're going to get it this week. I think he was talking a more a bi-weekly schedule.
Good. I respect
he's
that.
An important guy. He's busy.
Stock trading halted again, by the way.
Twice this morning, circuit breaker?
Well, 10 minutes ago. Fed cuts fail to stop market plunge.
Yeah, I mean, not to get too wonky, but it is pretty fucking insane that they dropped interest rates to zero, did quantitative easing, and the stock market still plunged like that.
QE, we call it.
Sorry, QE.
Yes. I think I heard Matt. When I hear Matt, what's his name?
Matt Carano?
Carano say QE. I'm like, all right. Go fucking make up a song.
He's next.
Okay? Go fucking make up a parody song. Leave me alone. Jesus. Was he supposed to be a parody songwriter and singer?
He was.
When did he become this wild,
he's a personality.
Right winger? Like what? The fuck?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the SE is contagious too.
Huh.
Maybe. I guess. QE. Jesus. All right, let me hear these guys. These Eola guys?
Oh, yes.
We haven't heard them in a while. A long time.
It's Ed versus the FCC. Let's do it again.
And now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win.
By the way, did they come anywhere close to getting in trouble with the
nothing.
So
you're gonna wait. It's kind of a clever
thing
that they did.
They might know exactly what they can't say.
I looked for this specifically when they teased it earlier.
Yeah.
So I was hoping it would be them talking about wacky FCC complaints.
Right.
It's not that.
No. It's the show where what was it? Where women have orgasms or something? What was it?
No, that's the Fake at 8, which is no longer going on.
Yeah, they don't exist anymore.
That's too bad. Maybe we should start doing that. You know what? Hang up for a second. Let's call. What time is it? 9:56. We're gonna do Fake at 9:56. I want to get a male Minifan on here and have them ejaculate on the air. Can we do that?
Men at 10.
Men at 10. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Very good. Men at 10. Look at that. This guy was born.
That's why we keep him around.
This guy was born to be a radio consultant. Should I hit the brakes? Is that better? Yeah.
I would like.
Did I tease something?
Thank you.
Interviews?
A little more wouldn't kill you.
What's the weather like?
Yeah, I mean it's jeez.
Now here's what it is in your neck of the woods.
Weather outside's delightful, but the stock market is so frightful.
Oh, that's true.
We'll get your big laugh from Steve right there, by the way. Look how happy he is. All right, so it's Men at 10. Men at 10.
Men at 10.
We need a new open for that, by the way. We're going to do that every day this week. Men at 10. We're going to have a different man ejaculate on the air. That seem good?
All right.
We have no female listeners, so let's do it.
Yeah.
We've driven them all out.
We scolded all of them.
Maybe hard when these guys are home with their children, but who cares?
Hello.
Hey, who am I speaking to?
This is Joe.
Joe, it's Kirk Minihane. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. We're doing something.
Not Joe Blow, I hope.
Well, soon enough. Joe, we're doing some kind of special here. Do you remember are you a big listener to the Kirk Minihane Show?
Every day.
Remember the segment that we used to listen to called Fake at 8, where a woman would fake an orgasm? Well, congratulations. You're now part of Men at 10, where a man will actually ejaculate on the air for us, masturbate to the point of completion. Would you be willing to do that for us?
Sure.
Okay.
You're our first one. Don't blow it, Joe. Or do.
Well, come on in and join us for this experience. So, Joe, you know what? The floor is yours.
Hey, Joe, don't get stiff on us, huh?
Joe, let's see that one-eyed monster, that big, thick, purple, throbbing machine. Get working, and let's hear you ejaculate. That's fantastic. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon. Come again.
Bye.
Bye now.
So uncomfortable.
Creepier than I anticipated.
So uncomfortable.
What are you talking about?
That was great.
Oh, you're a bad boy. You're a very bad boy.
What's his name?
Joe.
Joe.
Now it's all sticky in here.
Men at 10, look out. Is that safe for coronavirus or no?
Yeah, that's safe.
It did sound like he
quarantine.
It did sound like he was in his car. I don't know if
Hey,
that's,
wash your
that's an
hands,
issue.
Joe.
Yeah, who cares? Wow. So we'll have it open for that tomorrow?
We're going to have to, yeah.
Men at 10. I like that. It's Mike's best contribution ever to the show right there. Men at 10. Men at 10. Men at 10. Okay. To hold off till 10 o'clock. What if we want to do it at 9?
Well, no can do. We'll have to cut it. We'll have to move it around.
9. Sublime.
Slime at 9. This is what I'm making.
Even grosser, but yeah.
I guess. You have to say, when people talk about our audience connection to us, that this gentleman just jumped right in. Got a random phone call. He's just driving this car, and then, it's my time to fake, to ejaculate all over the place, driving. Meanwhile, there's like a 70% chance his kid's in the fucking back seat.
I think he really lived up to the moment. Not every Minifan is ready for when the call
I think
comes.
he may have actually ejaculated.
Yeah, he might have. He was very excited, I imagine.
Yeah.
He's a big Minifan.
It's like the old Jason Wolf jack off instead of whack off, whatever the hell it was.
Kirking off.
Kirking off. Ooh. I like Men at 10, but Kirking off is... That's tough to beat.
That's tough.
Tough to beat, huh?
That's my favorite.
Wow.
Jeez. I mean, I don't want to put it this way. I don't want to give that other name the shaft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear.
Yes. What was the cheese pun the guy told you the other day? He called in?
Ricotta. Was it Ricotta be kidding me?
Yes. I like that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
That's good. It's good.
When Howie did that segment, how about when he used to call those guys to jack off on the phone? Was it uncomfortable for you as a producer or no?
It usually took him longer.
Well,
It takes a little while for that blue pill to kick in.
Obama?
Oh, no, we wouldn't mention him during this segment.
That's true. All right, so I like that. So we've got a new segment to introduce. Good. That's probably better than listening to those guys do the fucking...
I would think so, yeah.
So just not to give away the secret, but they have a Sandy sells seashells down by the seashore where you could get tripped up and say shit if you say it really fast.
You
so it's
also
like a
really
challenge.
Like that's... It's
They
not,
get
a
these tongue twisters that you might inadvertently say something dirty.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. You know what? You hooked me in. Let me hear it.
Real jizz?
God damn it.
Oh, we know.
That's why Mike got sick.
Lo and behold,
what was that guy's name? The Red Sox announcer he used to dump on all the time?
Submitted. Ted versus the FCC tongue twister.
Tim Never.
Oh, yes. Yeah. This would have been a problem for him.
We're going to go
Oh,
with
for sure.
God, did we ruin that guy?
Charlie.
We ruined that fucking
Of
guy.
course he did. I had him in a chokehold. Says I'm a couple days early here, but I had to send this before I forgot. This one is just for you, Thrill, and I think you'll get an idea why this one is just for you. And it goes a little
Hold on,
something
real
like
quick
this.
here. The president has announced total shutdown in the government here for the next day. Nobody can leave their house for the next 2 weeks. Back to our segment here.
Was a little
Fucking
something
voice
like
is
this.
music.
Silly Sandy sips on shandy, sitting on the sandy shore. Sipping shandy, feeling dandy. Cut a lime and drink some more. Later, guys. That from Michael. The way we play Ted versus the FCC is one time through.
How am I not a billionaire?
And then 3 times back. But it's fresh. It
How am I
is.
not,
It's nice.
how am I not
It's
$50
actually
billion?
very lovely. Stupid.
Because you don't play games like this.
Silly Sandy.
What was the number that we said that you have to work in this show?
Sorry, Robin.
It was millions. I
Silly
forget
Sandy
exactly.
sips on Shandy.
250,000
sitting
cash,
on
no
Sandy
taxes.
Shore.
End of the year.
Sipping Shandy.
Again, I would
feeling
do it.
dandy.
But the
can
thing
never-
is, if I could never break character,
You
I'd
can
have a
never
tough
break
time.
character,
Yeah.
and you don't get paid till the last day.
Shandy sitting in
See, then I don't think I'd make
$1 million?
Sipping Shandy, feeling
I would try
dandy,
my
cut
best.
a lime and drink some more.
Imagine telling me you were going to leave the show because of that.
Shandy sitting on a sandy shore. Sipping Shandy, feeling dandy. Cut a lime and drink some more.
No, this is taped, right? Anyway, I mean...
Sips on Shandy, sitting on a sandy shore. Sipping Shandy, feeling dandy. Cut a lime and drink some more.
Fuck yeah! Tons!
They did it!
There we go.
Eating asshole! Fuck yeah!
Cocksuckers!
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, that's not part of the script.
Oh, we got us fined anyways.
Jesus. That's taped, right?
Probably.
There's no
I think
way.
the whole show is. I think
There's no way they take that risk. There's no fucking chance.
Well, they get the dump on still.
Yeah.
Isn't that whole show taped, wouldn't you say?
I think it all is.
Yeah,
I mean, they take a lot of calls, but I guess you can do that taped even. So.
Oh, that's true. We got it. Who got in on that one?
Patrick. One of the great calls ever.
Who?
From the Discord.
Patrick, my daddy.
Gentleman with a beard. Won the hot dog contest.
Yeah.
He's been at every single live event you've
He's
ever
the one
held.
guy who's actually going to be at the Wilbur in June 20th. Sit there by himself in the audience.
He's
No, I think there's a chance they're going to still do it. No. These guys are crazy. They're going to do it. Trust me. No, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck at all. They'll do it.
He had an address that calmed the nation on Friday.
I thought he did a good job.
Yeah.
Well, that's a real president. That's how a president acts.
Exactly.
Not like this idiot president who's fucking just all over the place. Would you be surprised if Trump tweeted out today that this is an overreaction?
No.
No. I wouldn't be surprised if he tweeted that out today and then tomorrow tweeted out in national quarantine.
Right, that's what I mean.
Well, what he'll do is we're shutting everything down, which is still an overreaction. He'll just throw it in there.
Did you say southing or shutting? Careful.
What did I say?
Careful. It's a resurrection. You be careful.
Have to go back and edit that out.
But this is where, I'm always amused, by Trump's idiocy on Twitter. Almost all the time. It's funny to me. But then there are times you're like, oh, Jesus, it's real shit's going on. This guy's a fucking idiot on Twitter. Oh, God, what is he doing? Could you just be a leader for an hour? I don't really care. I'll do what I do. But there are people who actually care what the president's doing.
Isn't there also from a political standpoint, don't you want to keep as many of your voters alive before November?
Yeah, I would think.
By just playing this off like it's no big deal, don't you risk more
but
of your
I think
voters
he's part
dying?
of this, and I used to make fun of Jerry about this sort of false machismo bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. It's okay to say that you're concerned about it, but you're not governed by it also. Both can be true. You're
not afraid to leave your house, but you think there's a possibility you'll get it.
Put it this way, after this, I'm going to hang out with Harry for a while. Kate doesn't care. She's hanging out with 20 of her friends, probably playing video games and sharing freaking soda, so whatever. But if Harry was like, I want to go to Papagino's for lunch, I would go today if it's open. Is that crazy behavior?
No.
I mean, if you got there and there was a line and it was packed with people, you might turn away.
I'm saying if there's 4 people in there and we get some pizza and we sit down and we're 20,
I don't think it's insane behavior.
You got to live your life until they tell you otherwise.
I also think that the whole idea
I was going to kill Papagino's.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking finish Papagino's.
That's the amount of restaurants that are going to have to close.
Call Amy Nolan real quick, would you?
Yep.
A vigil for Papagino's?
Well, here's the thing. He and I had a bet about Papagino's, and I said it would be closed for good. I think I said by the end of this year.
Whoa.
So is he willing to, is it unfair? Or do you think that should be part of the bet?
No, that you would still be right.
Okay, that should
Much
been,
like if Portnoy dies. You had no way of knowing? Maybe. Maybe.
I was paying attention.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You never know what could play into this.
That's true. Andy and I always meet for pizza maybe once every week or every 2 weeks. How are we going to do that now? Just get takeout and sit outside on a nice day?
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess so.
I feel weird men doing that. Seems weird to me.
Yeah, on a park bench.
Yeah, just talking. It's like Brooks. Throw my cheese at freaking
It's a nice image.
Pigeons.
To everyone else, it's just you by yourself. But
Steve's
in
amazing.
your mind, Andy Nolan is
Steve's amazing streak of not having a phone number continues.
I don't have Andy's number. I really thought I had
one of the
Andy's
great
number.
streaks in history. It's incredible. I'll text it to you. Let me think here. Look at this.
We've also got the audio of the show, the debate reaction show that your old colleague taped.
What did he do? Oh, here's Andy Scott. Good.
This would have been a great week.
He's probably home, by the way. And I'm thinking he may be at work.
Would have been a great month.
Thought he worked in healthcare.
No, he doesn't work in healthcare. The hell are you talking?
That's Lacey, I think.
Oh, Lace.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You've got a friend who works who's a doctor, right?
Yeah, it's Mike Lacey. That's
Yeah,
not
okay.
Andy. Are you home or are you at work or where are you?
I'm at work.
Oh, you are? What's the status with that?
As of right now, we're all systems go. I know the construction industry hasn't been shut down yet.
All right, good. All right, so I had to ask you this because we just came up conversationally. Is our Papagino's bet, did I say it was going to close in the year 2020?
You had originally said 2019.
Oh, I did? Okay. Fuck. All right, because I mean, do we both agree that it's dead now or no?
I went to Papagino's this weekend.
I understand that, but do you think it's going to, you understand the governor shut down restaurants for a month?
Yeah, I think Papagino's will be shut down for a month and then it'll come back. I think you can come back stronger.
I've seen someone with such
So
optimism about Papagino's.
So you're willing to do double or nothing then?
Absolutely.
Okay. How are we going to have lunches like outside if it's a nice day and just eat in the park bench?
I'm not sure. Actually, that small place we went to that had the picnic table outside.
That's true.
Where we sat at the window. We could go there.
That's true. Are you so no Vegas trip for you?
Vegas is out.
And
Vegas is canceled.
How about the big fantasy baseball draft though? You're just going to do that
Online. I'm going to do it online. It's being pushed out, obviously, but they're struggling with what they do with the live auction. You know, they have like $2,500 auction leagues. Yes.
Huh.
So I think they're going to bag all the auctions. It's mostly going to be drafts and stuff like that. But we'll do it online. You know, probably I don't know. I look like the end of May. It looks like Memorial Day.
How happy are you can actually go to work as opposed to being home right now with all the kids in that house?
It was nice. I don't know how long it's going to be though.
Oh, you think you shut down? And what about baseball? I don't even think you have a season. I mean, for high school, I'm saying.
I know. I'm tough first year as the freshman high baseball coach.
That's not good. Do you think they'll just cancel? I mean, what the fuck do we know? Do you think they'll just cancel the season? Imagine being a senior. Imagine Andy Nolan, senior year Winchester 1993 baseball season just canceled.
I can't imagine that. I mean, they already did it. The Holy Cross Patriot League canceled the whole season.
That's what I mean. It's fucking crazy. So, I don't know. All right. Yeah. Well, we're going to figure out an outdoor pizza place and have it. I guess. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
See you later. So it's 2019. All right. I thought it was 2020. He may be lying.
Congratulations, Andy, on winning the bet.
So he goes to Vegas every year. He does this massive fantasy baseball draft. He's got some rich guy who bankrolls him because he's like a fucking fantasy baseball master, Andy.
Wow.
And he goes and gets a percentage of Andy's winnings. Like if you win this league, it's one of those you get like 250,000 or something.
Oh Jesus!
He hasn't never won it. But I think he's finished like third or fourth a couple of times. So he goes as a highlight of his year. He fucking loves it. He flies out there. He's got some buddies in San Diego. Now it's gone. That's the real loser in this whole thing.
I mean, Vegas is closed.
Yeah, they shut down. MGM shut down everything, right?
Yeah.
Not that we care about MGM, but you know.
It would have been great if Portnoy was there. He was supposed to go and he didn't.
Oh, was he really?
Great if he was there and got shut down there.
Well, it seems so weird. Like we put that Erica sound. She was there. What was that last week with Barrett? Like these things were just going on last week.
Yeah.
So still shit. Post Malone, that concert the other night in Denver. Did you see that?
18,000 people. Yeah.
These fucking people are crazy.
Idiot.
Who, him?
Yes.
How about the facility?
Idiot. Anybody who goes. Yeah.
I think we know he's an idiot.
Well, that's true.
I mean, have you ever looked at the guy? But like, that's the thing. Like, I'm all for whatever. Like, say going to Papagino's. But would you go, Mike? Would you go to a Post Malone concert with 18,000 people in Denver?
I mean, I'm not. If I were a fan, maybe.
Would you really?
I would. If Louis is still on, I'm going.
Yeah, but he's not going to have 18,000 people.
No, but he's going to have 1,000 or 2,000, whatever the Orpheum holds.
But that's going to be canceled, though.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. But I'm saying if they
Louis is
had
probably
it,
going to be a carrier at that point.
If they had it, I would go. He'd be good for the men at 10, by the way.
Lock you guys in, too. That's true. We should get Louis on. That's a good point. You're the door shut.
Yeah, or same with like so Norton's at the Wilbur, 1,100 people. I would go to that if they have it, which they won't. But
I just. I don't hate that. I don't hate that thought process.
The thing about social distancing is it doesn't work unless every single person does it.
Well, that's not true.
Like if you're at a restaurant, if one waitress has it and is walking around every table,
but there is something to like what I said earlier. Baker's doing is severely limiting it.
Sure.
Well, see, the thing is, there are some people who just can't. Like if you're an EMT or if you're a police officer or something like that, you can't stay at home.
Right.
So the people who can stay at home, and the more people who are.
Well, if you completely self-quarantine during the day.
For the most part, yeah.
You don't go outside at all?
No, I did a little 6-miler over the weekend.
Running?
No, hike.
Oh, where'd you go?
The Blue Heron Trail in Needham.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, but that's not self-quarantining.
Oh no, but I mean, I kept my distance from people.
Did you stay 6 feet away from your wife?
Well, no, I mean, we've pretty much decided if one of us gets it, both of us are getting it, you know?
So here's an issue, though. I thought about this. So if you feel any symptoms or temperature or something, our backup producer is self-quarantine.
It's true.
Matt Carano.
Will he come out for this occasion?
Well, he's come out before.
How dare you?
Thank you. It's ridiculous. Totally a parody. It's like, you know what it reminds me of, honestly?
Yeah.
Is a figure you're seeing a lot in the news right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's the guy running this battle against coronavirus.
Oh, he's all mad. Yeah.
Our fine Vice President of the United States, Michael J. Pence. That's who Carano reminds me of. What'd you say?
This is like the first time I've heard Mike Pence speak in like 3 years.
There's not a lot of charisma there.
No.
I think Mike Pence
just enough charisma to get elected governor of Indiana.
If you're Trump, though, Mike Pence is just about the best wingman you could ever ask for, because it doesn't matter what the fuck he does. Mike Pence is going to get up there and be like, thanks to this president's strong leadership. Like, he could literally go on camera,
it is incredible,
shit in his hand and throw it at the reporter.
Although he did say there was unfortunate rhetoric. Pence said earlier last week.
He's blaming the libs.
Oh, he wasn't talking about the president?
No, there's never Mike Pence has never criticized President Trump publicly.
Publicly. I didn't mind. I liked the idea in spirit of having the leaders of other companies there at the White House, but everything Trump does is so awkward. You just can't.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little strange, but I think that
you got any questions for these other great leaders? They'll talk to you about anything you want, but let's keep it around coronavirus. They'll talk to you about anything.
I think that leveraging the private sector is a good idea. You know, if Walmart, because they want to make Trump happy, says, yeah, use our parking lots for makeshift hospitals. That's a good idea.
But everything he does is just awkward, though.
Yeah,
it's just awkward.
He's an awkward guy.
His speech
as opposed to Joe Biden, who's just like
perfectly
normal guy.
I hate this fucking game. I hate this. I listen to this on the Robinson Report.
Barack Obama, perfectly normal, non-awkward guy.
I agree. I think Barack Obama is far better in situations like this than Donald Trump, giving a press conference. You don't?
He's just a better natural speaker.
You don't?
I mean, if he'd still
Did you listen to Trump's press conference the other night?
I did. He's more human. They're like, why are you still shaking hands? And he's like, I don't know. Somebody sticks their hand out.
I'm sorry, that was press conference. It's addressed to the nation. That sounds like
a
normal human being to you?
No, it did not. He's tired. He's been fighting coronavirus relentlessly. Sleeping like 4 hours a night.
I just am so sick of that. Like, I heard it on your show. Oh, yeah, well, how about the fucking Gulf War? I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? I don't care.
I saw a picture of the guy. I never met him before. I don't know what he looks like.
Buy with the swine flu. Okay, I agree. Great. What do you want me to say? No?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, whataboutism is on both sides.
I'm a libertarian.
It's a nice, convenient, little comfortable position.
The true side.
No, it's not. I mean, it's a hard situation right now. It's a fucking hard side to make a case for right now.
What's the libertarian solution to a public health crisis?
Self-quarantine would be libertarian. Yeah. You take care of yourself and states govern. That's how you would say it. You know, it's not perfect, but I agree. But let me ask you a question. How's big government handling it right now?
Not great.
So there you go.
Not a great moment for the federal government.
Right, on both sides. You got Nancy Pelosi trying to jam in, so 8-year-old girls can get abortions in this fucking bill, right?
Yes.
I mean, essentially, no.
Yeah, no, that's what she was trying to do.
I mean,
anytime there's a panic, you can try and slip other things into a piece of legislation.
Right.
Don't give them time to read it.
Yeah.
That's what I do when there's a panic.
What's that?
Slip other things in. Am I right, fellas?
I don't know. What do you mean?
I don't know.
I don't think you're right.
I'm still in Men at 10 mode. I'm coming up with puns.
You peaked. What were you saying about my old partner? What was this?
They stuck around. I mean, everyone's thinking this debate is going to be so great. Why don't we rally all the people together and have a late Sunday night taping?
What person thought this was going to be fireworks at this debate between these two old men?
Dave Cullinane.
That's a good point.
I don't think I figured this out. I don't think this is actually
I don't want to hear from Biden.
Between the finalists in the Democrat primary. This is an infomercial. This is a service from the government to show us the most vulnerable members of society.
Hold on.
Guys.
Did Jerry get 30 years older since we fought? Am I killing him by not talking to him?
His throat hurts, maybe.
Jesus.
We got to look out for these two old doddering fools. I'm worried about them. I'm worried about them both. It was...
You know what?
Jesus Christ.
I actually don't think that Jerry's worried about them.
You don't think so?
No,
I do.
No, I'm sensing a little bit of sarcasm.
This is why I like Steve. Steve hates Jerry now.
Yeah, I know.
He does.
He really
hates
does.
He called me a piece of shit.
I understand. I'm with you. Jerry and I are not talking. I don't really hate him anymore. I just know what he is. But Steve now hates him.
Yeah. How about that? I don't hate him. I just know what he is.
Yeah, I know what he is.
That's an even more cutting remark.
I just know what he is. People warned me for years, and I was naive, and now I'm not. My eyes are open.
I think the problem with Jerry is he was a huge fan of mine because he listened to so much of the Howie Carr
That's
show.
true.
And then,
he's ripping off Howie for years.
He wanted to get a little too close to me, and I had to tell him to back off a little bit. So, I mean, it can be tough when someone you really, really admire and like to listen to doesn't share those same
You know what, Steve?
feelings.
You never meet your heroes.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead.
Well, Steve really showed him a lesson by unfollowing him.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, had to.
Fuck.
Had to.
I was shocked.
Sorry, Jer.
Been missing out.
This is the Jerry
No,
Callahan
don't put-
Podcast.
I don't
Right, enough.
I agree with
These
that.
These two old fogies hitting the same old.
I don't want to. But if you're going to make fun of people for sounding old and being old, just a piece of advice: sound younger. That's all I would say. Get a little more
How
energy.
can you do that? How would you
just
do
a little more energy. That's all. That's good.
I was in the clubhouse all the time raping boys.
That sounds like you have vibrant men.
That's different. Is he still doing that?
I hope not.
But I got to say, I read a couple of these stories. Floyd Mayweather honoring his ex-girlfriend with all these touching Instagram posts.
Yeah.
Some of these stories didn't mention that, he went to jail for beating the shit out of her.
He's always treated her very well.
I texted you. I like the language that TMZ uses. Tumultuous relationship.
CNN.
Rocky.
Mayweather and Harris split 2010.
Rocky.
Yeah.
It would have been better.
After multiple allegations of domestic abuse. He went to jail. I mean, he's a scumbag. Whatever. But just this hero worship for this guy. I've never understood it.
Paid his debt to society.
And then my good friendship with Stephen A. Smith over it. But still, I don't know. I saw that as well. Anything else, boys, before we wrap up day one here? What I hope will be a full week of shows in studio.
I thought you were going to say Stephen King there. I know you reacted
good,
to
yeah.
his tweet.
Yes. That was a good kill shot on your part. Excellent tweet.
This is why
you get the big bucks.
This is what I do. It's hard because I'm a huge Stephen King fan. Love Stephen King, the writer. I understand some people don't think he's done all the work. Others, some have suggested.
Some people think we're living through The Stand.
Some in the writing biz have said that. Some ghostwriters themselves may have made those allegations. Perhaps, right? What? Well, Steve's looking. What are we looking at?
Nothing. Oh, I thought you guys had a little bit going.
You doing a cute little.
So Stephen King during the press conference on Friday.
Yeah. Yes.
He's like insane liberal. Although he pissed off the Twitter mob recently with something. Remember?
Yeah,
he said that he doesn't take diversity into consideration when making art.
Oh, right. So he's an asshole then, of course.
We burnt him at the stake.
Good to that crazy statement.
This might be overcompensating a little for that comment.
It's like, look at all these. What was it? All these old white.
He said, note that the Trump's panel is all white men.
Right, and literally as he said it, the woman came up and started speaking.
Yeah. Yes. But which is also I just hate that phrasing because then it's a way of him getting away with it. I didn't say anything about it. I just said. Notice that there are all men up there.
And right away, woman.
Anything.
So Stephen King, I read about all this stuff, and he was. I remember reading a book by William Goldman. If you want, William Goldman's a screenwriter. He wrote. I'll just give you an idea. I think he's the greatest screenwriter that the country's ever produced. He wrote Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, the original script. He adapted All the President's Men. He wrote the book and the movie Marathon Man. He wrote The Princess Bride. He adapted Misery. That's how he got Legion of Stephen King. I mean, this guy, and he wrote 2 great movie books. If you're looking for books, Mike, if you're looking for something to do.
Yes.
Adventures in the Screen Trade is the best movie book ever written. And then he wrote a book called Which Lie Did I Tell? That was another movie book, which is tremendous. And he's a great writer. Awesome writer. I love William Goldman. He talked about meeting up with Stephen King on when they adapted Misery. And he said how Stephen King would famously sell his book adaptations for like $1 to somebody if they liked him. Frank Darabont with Shawshank, Rob Reiner. So he has control over this stuff. He picks who gets to do it. So I said, oh, that's interesting. And I saw his tweet. I went right to his Wikipedia page, film adaptations of Stephen King. Looked at the American ones. There were 48 films that had been done. And I counted. 47 had been directed by men.
Okay.
1 by a woman, the original.
He threw
Pet
one a
Sematary.
bone? That's nice.
Yeah, which was 30 years ago. So, he hands it over to, he likes giving it to the men. That's what he likes, handing over to men. So,
but they weren't all white men, I assume.
Oh, no, I think they were.
Oh, okay.
And then some people tweet at me, which is fine. They're like, are you comparing this to coronavirus? No, I'm not. When I'm, as I always do, is pointing out hypocrisy of somebody who's in a position of power, not the same position of power as President Trump, but the position of power who uses his power to not at all help the case that he's railing against.
Right.
That's all.
He's a hypocrite. He's not living up to the standard he would impose on others.
And boy, when I got that, I got a bunch of retweets I saw, got followed by some insano right-wingers right away. It must have fallen in like a minor right-wing.
Well, I retweeted you.
Oh, good.
Injected it right into my
And
people.
I saw a lot of Trump faces on these avatars coming back to me. Like,
love them. Hey, they buy T-shirts. They listen to podcasts.
Yes. And there was a lot of, these people were just insane.
MAGA.
So, that's all as we always do is just put out the hypocrisy. That's it. Great writer, but just once again, The Outsider was directed by a white guy, and Jason Bateman wrote it, produced it, who I think is a white male. I don't want to assume what he identifies as. But
Has he written any books that have prominent African American characters?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Yes? Some have. Yeah. Yes, but I mean, mostly they're white guys. Which is what he is. I don't have a problem with that. Again,
Pennywise, white.
True. Again, keep your mouth shut. That's all. Right. Like, just fucking. And by the way, he's wrong on that.
Yeah, he's wrong. Yeah. But also, my thing was like, is this the time for that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are dying. We're shutting down businesses. It's like, I don't know if that's the one takeaway that there's not.
Like, do you think we're safer because Ben Carson is on the coronavirus task force?
Not really. But
Trump hired him. He's in charge of the urban, right? Urban development.
Housing and urban development.
Yeah, Trump was like, urban. We're going to hire Ben Carson. Good. That's literally how he thinks.
He does have a healthcare background.
But housing and urban development.
No, for the coronavirus task force.
Was he like a brain surgeon?
Yeah. Yes. He separated conjoined twins.
Right. And what was his? There was some controversy with him too, wasn't there?
He's Christian.
I think when he started running, he was like outspoken on free speech type stuff.
He was at the prayer breakfast when Barack Obama was still president, and basically was like, "Fuck you, Obama," during the prayer breakfast.
Wasn't he the one who said that like slaves were immigrants though, or something?
Yeah, there might have been something like that. I think I think he said that Joseph and Mary used to store grain in the pyramids.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which, hey, hasn't been disproven.
This guy was running for it actually had some momentum as a presidential candidate.
He was at the top of the polls for a while.
He was so boring. Remember how boring he was at the debates?
Sleepy time Benny.
Like Sleepy Joe. Again, last night, Trump can't help himself. He's just I love it, but is this the time he should be shitting on the debates? Or does it not matter? Or is it okay?
It's his thing.
For me, I don't mind the Trump's personal Twitter account, but his campaign account tweeting out that Joe Biden is a sleeping corpse on a debate stage.
I like it. Forget it. It's good.
But if he wasn't doing
war room, I was like, really?
Maybe. You're right, Mike. If he wasn't doing it, I think I'd be more scared.
There'd be panic.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. He should stay in character. You know what? I kind of like Biden. I can't help it. I mean,
he's wacky.
You like how he sniffs little girls' hair?
Well, again, all right, fine. Are there 12 allegations of him sexually harassing women, Steve?
There are quite a few videos of him sexually harassing little girls.
Are there women accusing Joe Biden of pinning them against walls and shoving their hands in their vaginas and grabbing their tits and molesting them like President Trump?
Not that I've heard of, just the video, just dozens and dozens of video of him fondling small children.
He's not fondling small children. It's not DC,
I'll go
retweet
the videos.
That's why DC had to resign.
Look, I make a lot of women nervous.
That's a great quote.
I was listening to that entire show was worth it for that sound drop.
I make a lot of women nervous.
Am I wrong that the Blind Mike's groupie needs to get a little connection to reality or no?
I didn't get that from that.
You listen to that whole thing?
I tuned out with the Howard
Lauren
Stern
and
stuff.
I have really
listened to the whole
found
anxiety
a connection.
thing.
Listen to this.
I've really found a friend in her, and I feel like I can relate to her a lot.
This should make you feel
so
good.
We have been on every week and
Make it
decided
sound
to
like
start
they're
rotating
Bonanza.
guests.
They've been on for 22 years together.
But she's being interviewed. You know what I mean? Like she's on.
But she should say, Matt, you idiot. The show's been on for 3 weeks. It's a half hour. Like, we're not talking about,
I don't know why you would bring Matt from Providence into this. But.
We're not talking about, the McNeil Lure Hour, whatever the fuck it is. Like, been on for 3 weeks.
A McLaughlin group.
Whatever. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
You make a fair point.
Viagra.
Come meet the press.
I actually like mute.
I don't even know what that means, but okay. We like you mute too, you idiot. Anything else before we get out of here? What number is that, Steve? I don't even know.
I lost count. I think you're up around 30.
I feel good. My hands smell good.
We don't know whether you're at an even number or an odd number. Will that bug you?
I know. So the boys are coming here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Okay.
Wow.
I promised them dinner. What am I going to do? Order pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could order some takeout.
I would imagine delivery's still in business.
Well, takeout is, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Where am I going to get around here?
Halfway Cafe doing takeout? I don't know.
I doubt it, right? I don't even know. Yeah, like a normal restaurant, are they going to have takeout? They usually don't do takeout?
I think some of them are, yeah.
Yeah.
It's also, I mean, everything's so new. It's taking places a little while to figure out exactly what the fuck they're going to do.
Yeah, I would think it'd be a good time for like Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that type of shit.
I would think it's going to be a disaster, though, right? To take forever,
Probably. Well, it depends on how many people want to drive, I guess.
I mean, these poor waiters are just fucked.
Yeah.
Fucked. Could be a month. Could be 2 months.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well,
businesses in general are going to close because of this.
No question.
A couple of different places that'll deliver to us.
What do we got?
Prospect Cafe and Pizzeria. It's got 4.5 stars on Grubhub. Lots of ratings. Looking good. There's Mexican food. There's a little deli.
Yeah.
Thai.
No.
New York Deli Pizzeria. Looking pretty good.
I hate places that call themselves New York Pizza. I know it's not Jim Florentine.
It's not New York Pizza.
Where's a new parody account, Jim Quarantine, that follows me?
I wonder what that was. Don't you hate it when you're running toilet paper?
You know he doesn't buy coronavirus.
No. He's
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Self quarantine.
Nobody's dying.
Social distancing.
I'll stay home.
Yeah,
I've been social distancing my whole life.
There you go. There you go.
That's good.
Why don't we do a show where you're just Jim Florentine, a YouTube show?
Oh yeah. What are we gonna do that?
Sorry. Yeah, right. That guy really jerked off on the phone. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, he ejaculated. Yeah.
Sure. Then you're going to clean your jizz all over your steering wheel.
People are saying that this is the worst thing ever. Okay, yeah, let me think of something. Oh, maybe the Holocaust was worse. See that idiot Darren Ravel tweeted about Anne Frank the other day?
No.
He was like, what's his name? Who's the guy?
She said Anne Frank died of a communicable disease while in a government detention center or something like that.
I don't think it was that. Who's the guy that we used to hate who we now like at Barstool who does college football? Jack
Mack.
Jack Mack.
Yeah.
We like him, right?
Yeah,
he's a good right winger.
He tweeted out something. He's like, Ravel blocked me. Please tell me this is actually him. And it was like, all these people complaining about kids having to stay inside. You know who stayed inside, wrote a book? Anne Frank.
It's the fucking worst take ever.
How does your mind get to that?
Ravel has been having a breakdown lately.
Well,
he's KFC.
He's like always on the verge of. He's been for years towing
insanity.
That. Yeah.
See, this feels like the opposite of 9/11, where 9/11 happened and it kind of brought out the best in people, like the first responders. Everybody's rallying together, national patriotism, up until the point we invaded Iraq. This feels really like it's bringing out the worst in people.
Oh, question. Well,
like, did you see the woman who was licking toilet seats on an airplane?
I did not.
She's got like 1 million followers on Twitter, and she's basically doing the Lick Mental Illness Challenge, but only for likes and retweets.
Jesus Christ. But like after 9/11, there was fear, but it was different. It was just like, you go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
You go to the movies. There was no...
This is a little bit more mysterious. There's more unknown here.
Like I saw somebody comparing...
KFC.
Was it KFC?
He was one of them, yeah.
What?
Comparing it to 9/11?
No, but I meant somebody had a specific story. They talked about how the box office after 9/11 at the movies was actually better than it is now. I'm like, well, that's because people aren't afraid to walk into a movie theater.
Yeah.
People are, there's no actual... The fear was different.
Yeah.
Like there was no...
Totally. It's not comparable, really.
No, not
Other
at all.
than the fact that it's a worldwide event, I guess. But
it does feel like it's bringing out the worst in people, especially on social media.
People are afraid. Well, that is ultimately the biggest difference. Is that if Twitter existed on 9/11, holy fuck.
Oh, yeah. People are rushing to make jokes.
10 years ago with swine flu, same thing. I think it's dictated a lot of it, which, I don't know. All right, anything else before we wrap up day one, boys?
Well, no, I guess you want to save it for tomorrow, but I'm excited to tell people how they can participate this week.
Yes, we get to work starting tomorrow. Okay. A new challenge. People, I do get a lot of tweets saying that they missed the prank phone calls. Well, we might bring it back.
All right.
We just might bring it back.
Excellent.
Copy.
What's that?
Advertising.
What's it for, Steve? Why don't you tell me?
It's for Kirk's Painter.
Our great friend, Kirk's Painter. Well, tell me about him as I look for the copy, Steve.
We rented this space, and it was gross and green and shabby.
It really was. You forget how disgusting it was. That's true.
And Kirk's Painter stepped up, Chris Burns,
so
and Kirk stepped up as well. And he repainted this entire thing, the hallways, the main studio space, and it looks like $1 million. And you can go to kirkspainter.com.
Go to kirkspainter.com right now. There's a whole shitload of samples there, right? If you go there.
Yes, you can see examples of his work. You can find him on Twitter at Kirk's Painter.
Excellent.
And he is working through the crisis. So, what I was thinking is if you've got a little small business that's taking a break during this time, why don't you have it painted up so it looks fresh, new, clean? There might be some spaces that you're not exactly using. Kirk's Painter is working. He's also a handyman, so if there are any projects on the side that you want to hire him for, he's a great Minifan. He does really good work, very conscientious guy. So kirkspainter.com if you need any work done.
Also got the cure for coronavirus, I'm told.
He does, yes.
So bring it with you.
Make sure you hire him.
If you hire
he has a special kind of paint that if you put it on your house, you will not catch coronavirus coronavirus, 100% FDA
It's
approved.
actually not the worst idea, Steve. You're closed down for a week or two. There's that one room in there. You're like, oh, shit, this looks like crap. He'll come in, make it look awesome. Because I do forget. It's funny you said that. We walked in here the first time, whenever that was. When was that?
End of September, I imagine?
Yeah,
right?
end of September.
We walked
actually,
through,
it might have been August, actually.
I walked through here and I was like, oh, this place looks like shit. This room looks awesome right now. It looks awesome thanks to Kirk's Painter. So you go to kirkspainter.com.
I picked out the colors, but...
We're all stepping on this guy's...
kirkspainter.com. You get a great eye, Steve. Tremendous eye. kirkspainter.com. Well, if Matt Corona had been the producer of the room, it'd have a whole different look to it.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, he's
put a lot of offices together. Don't forget.
He has. Yeah, does he have a cure for coronavirus? He had a cure for blindness.
I was thinking that we were going to get from Corona yesterday more expert opinion on coronavirus.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, well, I've worked closely with doctors before. And
why doesn't he have that?
Get a vaccine right around the corner, guys.
I'd like a mask for Dale Bear tomorrow, too, if one of the Minifans can swing by that. That psychopath guy come by the studio, did you say?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, kirkspainter.com. Go there right now. That guy with that boring podcast?
Yeah. He's right outside.
I just didn't see him.
None of us did. He messaged us while we were doing the show. Can I come in?
That's
he messaged me.
That's a scary statement.
He DM'd me, hi, I'm here.
What do you expect?
He left flowers downstairs, I guess, for you.
No, did you get them?
I didn't see. I saw the picture when I got home. He sent it to me.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Yeah. Maybe it was at the wrong place if neither of us saw the flowers.
Is the podcast terrible?
No, it's fine.
Did you hear it, Steve?
Yeah, I mean it's produced well, and they do a good job.
I don't care about the drugs
just
thing. I mean, people want to do drugs.
No, that's the thing. I didn't care about that.
Well,
if you fit.
I don't care if people do drugs.
It was that first week when we were looking for Minifan show content, and the first thing you hear him start talking about in the podcast is, "Oh, I'm just here because I like to smoke weed," and we were like, maybe this isn't something Kirk would want on the.
Yeah, I don't care. Smoke
weed. If you approve it, fuck it, we'll throw it up.
If you like it, yeah, go.
I didn't say I like it, but I mean, I haven't heard it. We'll put it up. Put it up.
All right.
See what they
All
say.
right.
I don't know when.
Done
Put it up at some point. I don't know when.
Well, you got what you wanted. You son of a bitch. You annoyed us into it.
So, no shit. That's a great reaction. They fucking stalks us, tries to break in. I'm like, give him a show. The fuck?
You wonder why you're creating so many monsters.
In 2 weeks, he'll be yelling at Matt from Providence. And
It's true. It's a good point. Yeah, some episode where. All right. So, thanks to Joe.
Yes.
Really?
Great job.
Jesus. Did a great job.
Impressive orgasm.
Yeah.
Yes.
The guy really,
Unloaded.
Yeah, I guess. Should a lot of balls? No.
Yeah.
He squeezed us into his schedule.
All right, fine.
Tugged at our heartstrings.
Yeah.
Don't want to flog a dead horse here.
Don't be a jerk, Steve, all right? Come on. Really. It's ridiculous.
No.
That guy gave you a good sound. I think that's a good sound bite, though, him as well.
Oh, yeah.
His ejaculation. We get as many men ejaculating. What's some great sound bites for.
I'm a little hot dog boy.
What was that from?
The hot dog
eating contest.
Oh, you just said it when we were there?
Rich Kelleher was dancing in a hot dog suit.
Oh, I forgot.
And I said, now say I'm a little hot dog boy.
Yeah, it's back different times.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell mommy.
I don't know why I said that.
All right. We're back tomorrow. We're either going to do Men at 10, Kirk and off, or what is it at 9?
Slime at 9.
Slime at 9?
This just feels a little icky.
What's 8?
Well, fake at 8.
Ejaculate at 8.
Ejaculate at 8.
That's a lot, though. I don't know.
Well, because we don't want fake ejaculation.
Bait at 8, like masturbate?
Bait at 8? Yeah, that's not bad.
That's what it would be on radio.
Any time of the day around with cum? No?
Consummate at 8.
Consummate at 8? Maybe. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. I think that segment's going to be a hit with the listeners.
I certainly hope so.
But I hope, again...
I guarantee I will have 50 people DM me their phone numbers saying,
I'm
the best comer. I can come on air so hard.
Steve, you know what? Honestly, you're going to love the calls. You really are from people. But let's be clear about this. After you do that, okay, sanitize, wash your hands. If you cough while you're doing that, cough into your shirt. Sneeze. If that happens. Again, let's be very...
As they say in my business, I'm gonna give you the whole load today.
What business is that exactly?
Politics game.
He's a pornography. Steve loves those Joe Biden drops.
I do.
That is a great one, though. I like that.
It is. It just doesn't make sense.
I'm so glad he's going to be the nominee. I'll get one more campaign season out of those drops.
What if he's president?
4 more years.
But he can't.
4 more years.
Can he realistically say he's going to be president for 8 years?
No.
Is it part of the deal when you're president? You know, it's kind of an 8-year package.
Is he not 78?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be 86 by the end.
I mean, that's 86. Fucking Ginsburg turned 87 yesterday. 87 years old.
Now she is a hero.
Are they operating right now?
The Supreme Court?
Yeah.
I don't think they're in session. I think their most recent session just
Are they ever in fucking
closed.
session?
Or maybe I'm not sure. I'd have to check on that.
Evan Thomas, the writer? He just wrote a book I read it, about Sandra Day O'Connor. It was like last year. They fucking never work. They never work.
Well, I mean, even when they are working,
They're not working.
Their clerks are doing most of the
Right, they
writing.
don't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. So does it really matter that she's still there at 87?
Nah.
I don't know. So there you go. We'll be back tomorrow. Min sells tonight.
Yes.
All right. Minihane boys tomorrow. The show tomorrow. I like to know what the week looks like.
Possibly middle ladies and
I hope so. Let's get some response to that. Yeah. What are you looking for, Steve?
Why attack Sanders? Why? You're getting nervous, man.
Steve was just frantically wasn't paying any attention to anything. He's looking for a Joe Biden drop.
Well, you were getting nervous. You couldn't think of the
bad dude.
Anyway, all right.
I think I probably have a much higher IQ than you do.
That's a young Joe Biden.
Very young. That's 1988 Joe Biden.
Wow.
That is. But you can tell it's him.
Yeah.
But he sounds young. Huh. All right. Well, there you go. We'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.